When we last left off, our intrepid heroes made their way back to Zenoa's throne and recovered a Tarnavak. But before that happened, Ursula met her dad, question mark, and the party hung around Jakard's camp and Avara a bunch and talked to their friendos. And the party has recovered a cat who's finally got his natural hair color back and looks extremely saucy.
Yay. He does look very saucy.
It's the result of an adventure spent exclusively hard fucking.
Pretty much.
It's just literally lushed him out. Yeah, it's just a risk. It comes with the occupation.
And when he did appear, when Hassie did come back, he got into some mischief with Hashat, and now Hashat is extremely pregnant. Thank you, Cassidy.
I was going to say, I didn't know that you nicknamed your brand new pussy Mischief.
That is all that's happened to it so far.
Yeah. It's a cute name.
So yeah, Hashat is turbo pregnante, and due to some between session decisions, so is Nahia. In fact, I have gone and updated the main page for all of the baby counters.
And I thought Hashat was going to be was extremely pregnant. Anaya beat out Hashat by 1. Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
so
yeah, she's going to be pushing out an egg train.
Massive, immobile she will be.
So yes, Hashat has 6 Kados. Cassie has 3 Minotaurs. Rest in peace.
It's fine. She's just gonna have to take some growth potions to make herself bigger so that she doesn't explode.
Anaya has 7 eggs. Sylvestra has 1 horse-sized egg. There are 9 individual elves carrying Minotaurs.
You go triggering me with horse eggs, motherfucker.
Now, can we spend a moment talking about how many calories are probably in a dragon egg? No. Hala has 1 egg and 1 egg only. Cleona has 1 mandercat. Gianna has 1 cat, and the Queen of Winter has 2 ice cats.
Wait, didn't Frost Dragon actually get more than 1?
I asked
Yeah.
and no one clarified. All I remember is just she got pregnant, period. Which
No, she got twins, and then that's because the joke was I
Yeah.
have 2
All
dicks
right.
with which to do
Okay.
twins.
All right, so she has
Yeah.
2 horse-sized eggs. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so currently the party has 6, 7, 8, 9, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 32 children on the way, not to mention those who are already born. Good job, you horny bastards.
Praise
You're
Mithras.
welcome.
Praise Mithras and pass the Serena around.
It will be her turn. She will feel the same thing that we are feeling soon. She will.
Sure, she's happy to
Although
borrow cast from
she's
you
not-
right now.
No, don't you? No.
Look,
Fucking
she
spritzing
inherited
cast
all
of a
your
waterfall.
memories, Hashat. She knows the cast is the
so
best.
she knows the cast really is an expert puddensmith. But maybe in this world there are no finer feline pleasures. And clearly she'd be excited to sample the realm's new race for herself.
Can hear Kina imploding all the way from here.
Yeah. It's fine. Clearly Hashat gets to watch. Or they just both perform whilst sat in her lap.
There you go. They make sweet love around the giant wiener.
There you have it. You gotta just turn a deal breaker into a deal maker. I don't know what to tell you. It's just how you do it.
Well, in the meantime, the party has made their way to Zenoa's temple, whereupon the orc opened up the rift once again, and a Tarnavak spilled out into the waiting arms of Siggy and many, many Amazon kisses. Unfortunately, Tarn ate something wrong, and he and Blep are both going to go perform the Imperial March for a bit.
And he's just tired after doing all-nighters because
He
if I
literally
remember
did stay up
rightly,
for
he literally
like
stayed up for 3 days to
That is
listen to
true.
audiobooks. It's just like one nap, it'll be fine, and we just haven't been able to wake him up since.
Yep.
He has weird nerd dreams, like when a dog kicks in the air, Tarnavak just starts humming fucking, I don't know, it's this weird thing in Giantish that I've just never understood the language of, or Goblinoid.
So, whilst they are indisposed, there is the rest of you, and a Morri, and a Zenoa, and
Yeah.
a chirpy
Oh,
heartbeat.
Mari gets such a great big hug.
You know,
She was very missed, and she's been wanting to give Mori a great big hug ever since Nahia was better.
I am very happy for you both. Even I was worried.
Oh, thank you very much. Ah, glad that it's done. Just have this last step, and then we should be done with the party. Once that's all wrapped up, have a little family trip down to the old Verona temple and chase up our last Eonin lead.
Might want to bring the party for that. Old temples, as we know, have a tendency to be occupied.
I mean, I suppose, but between us, surely we have plenty of fighting capabilities. I'd hate to impose on the party again for something that is entirely selfish, especially after going to all of these many troubles.
I mean, Ursula just glance slowly between Hashat and Ursula.
Ursula will glance between Hashat and Ursula.
No, Morri.
what?
Ah,
What?
yeah.
Hi.
No,
What?
you said
Oh,
Ursula.
well.
That's
Yeah, you
Ursula.
said Ursula.
I
I
meant
translated
Morri.
it.
We'll say.
Okay.
We'll glance between Ursula
Right.
and Hashat. Yes, we are the
Well.
imposition.
Yeah, well, they didn't speak up, so I guess not. It'll just be us.
Sorry, what?
Exactly.
Morri's trying to drag you into helping Nahia go clear a temple.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, we can do it. We can do that. It's close by anyway, and
I surely
you
have
know
other
what?
things to do. I was going to go and to grab Marie and Jeanette and Celestine, Maury here, like Amaya. We'd have Cleona watching with the mirror. That's like a whole lot of people. We'd be fine.
Yeah, but in all honesty, and nothing against your friend there, more, but we're probably gonna sack what's left there anyway.
I see. You want to perform archaeology.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I guess so.
yeah, it's not to be all downer, but
Look, if you insist, I won't fight you on it, but you should not feel any imposition. There are plenty of us to go and do such a feat.
yeah, it's not that. It's more along the lines of like I this whole adventuring thing. Let's see it.
I wasn't sure if you were done or still thinking.
No, it's it. I'm just. You know what would be nice right about now? Setting up a tavern.
Oh, I see.
Up
You're
on nice
looking to
bar.
try and make a nest egg out of one last temple plunder, eh?
Yeah, because like, if it weren't for the ring of regeneration, like I wouldn't be able to look as nice as I do now.
Right.
I would just be a big old ball of scars and broken bits and everything, all that stuff.
Sure, I'm familiar. Raul will also Nahia will gesture at the ring that she is wearing and the scar she is missing. I get that.
Yeah, and I don't know, like when you was talking about, I've been feeling it for a while. It's just like, why the hell am I even doing this anymore?
That is certainly an element of adventuring, and that there has to be a special kind of broken in someone to do it indefinitely. And with you coming together with your son and finding out that there is in fact a future waiting for you, I imagine it is less appealing to stand face first in death. Is that call it a hint? At least I assume that's my guess there.
Would you still be
Yeah,
interested in setting up your tavern in Sakani or Igniferus?
yeah, I wouldn't have real mind set up there.
My daughters are going to be starting up a meadery there, so it would be a prime good supply.
Yeah, I would have a good supply and can all have it nice build up. Plus, I can assist with architectural reconstruction because, well, I'm pretty good with the whole building thing.
That is
Especially when
true. There is
we can,
a ruined mountain city that definitely needs an architect to help direct repairs and reconstruction.
and I have studied old dwarven architecture as well as other other historical civilizations. That's literally what I've been doing all this time. So,
Classics.
and yeah, and you know, you could always look into, like see if you can activate some form of earth and, like line power thing there, because if you do that, if you can get that going, or like pull like a small stream from that massive node by a dream over there. If you could just have a small stream, that would be enough to get the stone song going. And if you do that, we can literally move actual proper stone singers over, and they can literally shape it by voice.
That would be pretty cool. It would be nice to get an. I'm not sure how that elemental stuff, how one would actually do that, but that would
Luckily
be
you've got
nice.
the archmages to call on.
You know,
And I guess having the primordial of Earth around might help have some direction.
I got an idea.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Well, not about the elemental stuff, but about the everything. So, Sakani is castle unfold his map hurriedly. Jab a little finger down on the settlement. It's right here. And the
That's
court
right.
of the Winter Queen is right there. And then
Yeah.
Rona's temple is, or whatever that is right there. So when we're in here in Stormvale, why don't we just, like, make a loop like this, and we can kind of end it with Nahia's thing, and then just be done, I guess. The whole adventuring thing.
I see. I tried to get out, and you decide to find all new ways to pull me back in again.
Well, I like traveling with you. You're a friend. And
Shucks.
I'm kind of with Ursula, actually. I've got kids born.
You have a lot of kids.
Yeah, I got a lot of everything going on, and as much as I love adventuring, I also kind of want to be around when they grow up.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
one last hurrah with
I
everyone?
promised. Sure, I promised Nahia that this would be the last job with you guys, but I'm sure she won't mind a minor extension.
I do have
I
some
was-
unfinished business myself.
Or she will rip my cocks off.
Don't worry.
They grow back.
Oh no.
Oh,
Remember, okay. This ring, any kind of regrowth is the maximum amount of painful it could be. I do not want penis trauma. Okay?
I can sympathize.
I would literally rather regrow a heart than regrow my penises, okay?
I just pat what's the name of that? Nahia on the hip there that I can reach and say, trust me, I've been hit with an elemental hammer in the cooch.
I've been tent pegged a few times and I've certainly been hurt. I have managed, thankfully it's because I have the superior sheath for my virile penises. But yeah. I imagine she'd, spit on her knuckles and really go for gold.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great. I mean, that's why I haven't, let somebody produce flame on my crotch.
Actually, yeah, I don't grow back if fire's involved, or acid, which pointedly, Nahia does have access to those.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, Cass, guess what?
Uh-huh. I don't like where this is going.
This is a terrible.
This is a scary tangent.
No, half of me doesn't really exist.
Oh, right, yeah.
Wait, are you half prosthetic?
The elf
pokes your leg.
The elf was talking about this. She's half snowcom. Or at least that's what the elf said.
Oh, me too, at the moment.
No, I mean literally that.
Yeah, I also mean literally.
Apparently my dad was a simulacrum.
Oh. Wait, what?
Hey, Hoodly, what?
Uh,
I don't think that he has enough Arcana trained to even know how a simulacrum's supposed to work, let alone know that that's impossible. Arcana. I take it back.
You know what the simulacrum
it's the
spell
magical
does.
it's the magical science of fucking. If there was a speciality I was going to pull out of my hat.
Well, you had the birds.
Oh no, she's not helping me with Arcana tests about Snow Cup.
Yeah, no. No.
Plus, also, she is not trained in Arcana. She's a paladin warlock, and everyone knows that actually knowing Arcana is for fucking nerds. We just get our magic just cuz. /dab.
No, but apparently he who was a demon, a chronicler, had a disguise of a catfolk, and he made a simulacrum of himself to send out into the world to gather, information.
Wait, roll that back.
So you're like a clone.
The chronicler?
You're a clone's child.
Like Garum as the chronicler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Squint. Wait a minute.
So you're the daughter of Garamaz's magical information gathering dildo.
You know what I did learn thanks to, like the brain fixing? That it's called the
Sure.
like existential crisis.
I'm familiar with these, yes. Very familiar.
Yes, before I was too stupid to fucking understand the concept. Now I do.
Look on the bright side, we've already been in a volcano and you did not melt, so you probably will not ever melt.
Well, yeah, that's good and all, but see, that's the point I've been thinking about. They're like apparently they're supposed to be made out of like snow and ice.
Right.
Yeah, they're constructs. They can't have babies. I think someone's taking
Yeah.
you for a ride, Ursula.
And no,
I mean, someone took Ursula's snowcom for a ride, I suppose.
no, my mom. My
Dude,
mom.
sorry.
Right.
Yes, right.
Look, even I'm not gonna make yo mama jokes about someone who's dead. That's kind of fucked up, Nahia.
Well, no, I didn't. I originally said Ursula and then forgot that her mother was involved to it past, which obviously is a much ruder conversation that I would never have delved into, because mine is also dead.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I'm not like this. That's not supposed to happen, but apparently that is what happened. And what's nice, Saracina even could smell that on me.
Oh yeah, she did smell the snow on you, didn't she? I guess she
Yeah.
literally can smell all kinds of cum, even snow cum.
I think you smell the bloodline because of fertility and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, that sounds more accurate. But
It's
still,
like,
Yeah,
Cass, when are you going to have sex with Saracina?
I don't know, when she asked me to?
I'm staggered that she didn't just walk in like she owned you. She should know
I
every
mean,
single one of your weak spots that Hashat
she
knows.
walked in and tongue fucked me.
Oh, okay. Wait, didn't you say that she hasn't asked you for sex? It
No, she
sounds like she
just
just
gave
did.
me a smooch and told me to go bang a shot.
Oh, well, actually, that also does sound like her. Oh, Hashat, are you quite pregnant then?
Probably.
Okay. I also believe that I've given Anaya the very much similar treatment.
Cassidy will high five you.
Thank you. I'm very happy and very scared by there are lots of children now. I've put up uncountable death flags, which is why I even dared attune to this stupid ring.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, hopefully none of us die. That would be really shitty when we all have, like, bajillion children on the way. Also, Siggy,
It's
when are
fine.
you getting
As I say,
pregnant?
I've
See, just thumps Cass. When Barn's good and ready.
she might already be. Who knows? Actually, no. Tarn is too asleep to do that.
Siggy will stick her tongue out and say, unlike some people around here, we know how to use protection.
What do you mean butt stuff? I mean, we did that too. It's just we did both.
I mean, don't you always do both? You have two.
It's true. Well, no. Sometimes it's two in one.
Ow.
What do you mean? Ow! You've seen these things? They're awesome.
Yeah, I've
I mean,
also...
Do you have like tiny kuta? If so, that's adorable. And I'm
You
glad
have
that
knots on the
Tarnavak's back up.
bottom, don't you?
So? Yeah, of course. I mean, you just press up against them when it's both of them, unless you happen to be giant lady like Sylvester.
Okay, so you don't, like, double knot.
I don't double knot. No.
Okay.
I double hose, but I tend to single knot, and then the other one goes like across the belly, which is a very attractive look. Or depending on whether they're facing up or down, I guess across the back and butt.
Okay. Alright, that's less horrifying than I
That's
thought.
something I've been meaning. Yeah, that's something I've been meaning to ask you. Does your dicks like interlock?
I mean, I they're flexible until I'm very hard, and then they like to both be very individual. But otherwise, depending on temperature, they might curl up for comfort.
Can you do two people at
I
once?
mean, like,
Yes, and have.
Nice.
And gotten in trouble for that.
no,
They
I
can
mean, like,
go over top or side to side. Over
Yeah,
top
but,
is much more comfortable, admittedly.
yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, if it goes over top there, it can be like the bottom one has a different shape, so that when the top one
Oh, like
bottom
what?
one
Like
goes
makes a
on
kind
top,
of dick helix? That it would be
Not-
uncomfortable.
not helix, like on top of each other, like interlock that way. So it becomes like
Sure,
a bigger
they
dick, but with two,
Yeah, sure.
but with
They
two.
sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
At this rate, I'm just going to have to get out and show you like Salamander anatomy class.
I mean, I'm
Which
down.
Well,
was
that's
an
good.
important part of it. I shrug and we'll just wiggle, shuffle, and assuage their curiosities. Because it turns out that Nahia is in fact very proud of her genetics, such as they are. It's a Mithran blessing to have more than one thing, you know?
Cass will lean in, so we'll Siggian like the random harpy. Get a few oohs and ahs. So, like,
I
can
will
one of them shoot
smile.
off and the other not? Or are they like 2 for 1?
Okay, so if I really clench down on the muscles, I can go with just one, make big a mess, or if I pinch one off, obviously then closest route. They don't have individual spigots all the way to the back. They split off at the base, down by prostate town, which also means my prostate is bigger, which is a lot of fun.
Nice.
But yes, if I'm feeling, I don't know, particularly charming, I can alternate. But that moves into the realm of comedy, and that is not a speciality of mine for sure. It rather steals the moment away from sex. Which you don't learn without the experiment.
Cass is now like rapidly looking between you and Hashat.
What do you do, Cassidy?
What?
There were two Hashatek should perish.
No, I mean, like, if you can do 2.
Eh, yeah, I mean, Hashat would have to, like, I don't know, settle you in somewhere. She's a big lady.
Yeah,
There's definitely some kind of positioning matter that needs to be figured out with the size difference, but sure. Probably shouldn't, though. I think and I would be pissed.
I mean, doesn't that happen every time you leave?
It does. It does. It's a little bit weird when it's party comrades. We've been traveling now for a whole while.
Yeah, I know, and somehow I've never seen those.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm kind of the same. I'm always glad to assuage curiosity. Sexual education is very important, and it's never too late to learn interesting new facts about penises.
Siggy will just snort. Okay, I think I've seen enough.
Yep.
I think
So,
Morgan's going to die of embarrassment, too.
fair. And then, yeah, just into the sheath. And look, the magic of the sheath. I still get to wear the very pretty underwear. This thing is completely sheer.
Are you quite done?
Yes, sorry, finished. I get carried away. I haven't done teaching like this since I was acolyte in temple.
I'm sure that was a very hands-on teaching.
I don't know if you've ever seen a sexual education class, but no, it was not. That's definitely not the time or place, or it's education itself is not a sexy act or a good idea to be a sexy act, if you catch my drift. We're responsible adults about the matter, of course, but that would be taking advantage.
I don't believe you.
I would
That's
have
what I was
been
meaning
too
about.
young, so I would appreciate being believed, otherwise that says horrible things about me.
Fair enough.
Meant like this, Interlocking.
Thank you. she was gonna sit down there and wait for an assent, or she would have been so insulted.
Ahem. Anyway, I think I'm ready to begin whenever you all are ready.
Are
Oh,
you?
so what's the process for this? And well, when you are ready, I guess what to do it with sending to Sylvestra so that she can turn up and spookinate anyone who'd like to mess with us.
I had a thought about that.
Well,
What's that?
that's a turn.
Would this ritual of yours be more? Well, wouldn't it be better if we had some more hands on for it?
I don't think it matters.
I mean, what if we got some aspects of Wovar and Mithra in this light and life with the grave?
I don't need mommy and daddy to hold my hands.
But wouldn't the blessing be that much stronger and that much more dead killing?
It's not that we're casting some tremendous undead slaying spell, Hashat. We're just creating holy water.
Just an
Yeah.
unbelievable fuck ton of it.
Yes.
Wouldn't would that not create quite a strain on you individually?
Well, yes, but it's not like I have anything better to be doing.
But you could be doing this and also have some kind of parental bonding exercise over the destruction
Oh,
of
I
these
see.
undead.
Yeah, you all get to bond with mom and dad over doing good deeds.
Well, think about it. You create a lot of holy water. You cast out the undead from, life. You bring Wolver's life, and you
I
start
get
cleansing
it.
corruption.
I get it. This is the first important thing I've done since I got back.
You know what? That is
I
true.
don't want to just.
You should not steal your thunder. Instead, do it a true act of solo divinity.
I have every confidence if I needed them. My parents would come immediately, but I don't. I'm a big girl.
Oh,
Okay.
I hug Morri again.
Well,
I love that.
I love you too, dear.
Are going to have to do some sendings.
Yeah, we need to grab Sylvestra and probably alert the
others.
the orcs and centaurs that things are going to go down. So if they need to go to ground, oh, and Miss Blythe, so that
Solon is also in the valley, and also our knight, the knight.
Yep. Yeah. We should do a round trip of warnings, both that the undead are probably about to get imminently quite pissy with us. They take cover now would be the time.
So, about that.
Yeah,
Why would the undead get pissy with us?
because holy water is going to hurt
Well,
them.
yes, but how would they know? I mean, you haven't been
Well, I
blabbing
mean, if it's
too
falling in,
violently.
it's true. We haven't been to them, but it's also entirely possible that a spellcaster of at least one of their level would be able to detect this matter.
Yes, but unless the army's very close, their keep
They
is
wouldn't be able to come at us.
right. Unless unless they know what we're doing ahead of time, it'll take them days to march a force here.
That sounds like foreshadowing. Let's
Unless, of course, they sick all their ogres and orcs on us.
I'm gonna quickly send Voron out for an aerial scout. Now that she said it out loud, I feel like she's almost just dared the world to fuck us.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna roll a thing before you do that. Just let's see what this be. Intelligence. Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check from Voron.
I believe in you. "22. Voron is so good.
He is a good boy. Yeah, Voron, while you guys are doing these sendings out, Voron will survey the domain. Yeah, there's no real sign of any, like, large army encamped nearby. You can see the centaurs vibing, and there are a few bands of orcs and ogres here and there, and some centaurs and hunters, and he swears he sees, like, a momentary glimpse of a big white horse on the edge of the forest here that turns back into the woods before he can get a good look. And that's about it.
Okay. Then I guess the only place we would need to guard is where the teleportation circle is, just in case. Either that or we you know what? Fuck it. 1 second.
Just put a cap
Yeah,
on it.
I'm just gonna. Oh wait, yeah, Ursula's lead jars. Just pick one of those up and just place it gently on the edge of the summoning circle. She can lift it off later. It's full of mage bane.
One jar isn't going to do it. You need to cover the whole thing, which...
Well, no, we could just break. We could just take a streak of mage bane and break the, break the edge of the circle, right?
I don't think
Um,
that's how that works.
People
Yeah.
gets out 4 scrolls of forbiddance.
Forbiddance? Well, you are prepared. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, these were I had them commissioned for back for Dalminotha, but they were gonna take a long time to make. So
Right. God, it's a 6th level cleric ritual.
Well,
yeah,
yeah, Morri
they expensive too.
will just take that. All right. Well, that simplifies things.
Alright.
Let's get those sendings out before I cast this,
Good idea.
just in
Yeah.
case anyone wants to come
I
and
will
join
also
us.
mention. I will say they last a whole 24 hours.
Indeed.
Well, each. So, and they go really fast to just get up and going. So,
So what? Just tell everyone that the undead are going to have a very bad time.
Yeah. If they want to, say, like, be alarmed or go to ground or randomly move in for cover or just fucking fly by and say hi, now would be the time.
I'll start with Sylvester.
Yeah.
And tell her that we have arrived and are about to start the ritual.
I'm arriving.
All right. So you send that to Sylvester. You just get the mental equivalent of a thumbs up.
So who else? The centaurs?
Yep.
you have to send it to Blep. I mean, Wolf Knight.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that is her name.
Blythe
It's just
the
Blythe.
Yeah, Blythe.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it is literally
I
Blythe.
was just making it. Nice. Send Blep. I have to send it to the Orcs clan and Centaurs.
The orcs are
And-
way far away.
They are, but they had fights with them on the like they've had border skirmishes with them, and the undead do know they're Morriganites.
Okay, orcs.
So
Centaurs.
it's just good that, like, if they need to take cover and hide, now would be the time to do it.
Sir Callum. That's 4 more sendings.
Why would you send that to Callum?
Let me just.
Oh wait,
He's the
Callum
general
is,
of the
like,
undead army. I
Callum's
mean, if
the-
you want
he's
to,
the-
that's
I was thinking,
understandable, but
No.
I was I meant the Dragon Knight. What's his name?
Kian.
Kian. Sir Kian.
Yeah, his real name is Vonet.
I will ask you thing. Did we actually know why the Lyrician Knight was up here?
He dodged the question when you asked. He said he was here on personal business and did not want to explain further, and you did not press him.
Okay. But did he come from? Did we see he came from the west or did he come from the east?
The last time you saw him, back to the map, he was in the forest over here somewhere and was waving at you guys as you flew past.
Okay.
Well, I
Okay.
will. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, Solomon as well. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. 5 sandings.
Yeah, let me get out my scrolls.
Appreciated.
Yeah, like I knew this was coming, so I stacked the fuck up. That's the reason why I'm down literally 1,000
Oh, he's already
fucking
left.
gold.
Yeah. Just hunker down.
And you're sending one to Solon as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
just beat it. Yeah, just let her know that.
Oh yeah, and there's the fucking Sage Island we never actually managed to get into.
Correct.
That we got the key for,
Nope.
didn't we?
We did not. The key is ostensibly still somewhere in Riverdale.
Yep, you never asked Sylvester
We
about it,
fucking,
or anybody at all.
we fucking
Yep.
forgot.
Kind of got
Been up to a
distracted.
lot.
Speaking of which, there's a lot of screaming coming from the room about now.
The throne
Yes.
room? Oh,
Yes,
here.
the throne room next to where you are.
Ah! Oh, jeez. Okay.
Shot and Ursula run around the corner, only to see a enormous dragon stomping out of the teleportation circle, shaking itself out like a wet dog.
Yeah, I should have probably expected that.
Many harpies are grabbing up their little chicks in terror.
Oh hey Sylvester.
Hello, pets.
You know
Oh,
this
there.
form looks a lot better than the other one we had to kick his ass for.
Yeah, you're looking well.
You're looking mighty fluffy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tippy toe for a big dragon hug.
Yeah, she will wrap one big paw around Nahia and then like lean down and horn bump Hashat. Thump.
Oh.
It's good to see you all. You seem well. You smell pregnant. Congratulations.
She is so pregnant.
Yeah, we got, what was her name? Saracina, gave her a blessing and everything, so she's like probably super pregnant.
Wait a second. Gonna snoot poop Sylvester. I also sense baby.
Terrestrial will pause for a moment, just, like lift an arm, sniff at herself. Oh. Well. Congratulations to us, I suppose.
Aw. Big hug. Big squeezy hug.
She will sit back and just pick you up
Congratulations all
and
around.
squeeze you like a teddy bear. Well, it is good that I still got it. It's been a while since I had any children.
Oh yeah, you certainly have it. And an entire village watched you have it as well.
Well, nothing worth doing is worth doing without an audience.
Fair.
But those are things best not discussed when there are... Oh my, that is a lot of chicks. Hello, little ones.
They're They're so precious, they all do a chirp.
You are bombarded by collective chirping. How lovely. This is a nice temple. Hopefully the undead don't come and bombard it to pieces.
Yes, that would be terrible.
Well, they don't seem to be in the area around us, so it'll be
Unless they
unlikely
have-
that they will be able to attack the temple.
Yeah, unless they have some kind of, terrifying army maneuvering spell.
Possible, though unlikely. Perhaps
It's
you
more
actually
likely
managed
that
to keep some measure of operational security. I'm impressed.
this
I
way is
feel almost
probably
like a
this
fluke,
is
yeah.
probably the most subtle we've ever been.
Now he's thinking like, I wasn't really that subtle, honestly. Yeah, August was probably running OPSEC in the background. Oh, shit. I see. Yeah, now he's thinking like, I don't know that they especially did in the OPSEC. We must have just gotten lucky.
Yeah, August, while you guys were banging Salrestra, August snuck out of the village and found all the spies that were leaving and murdered them, and then turned them into undead thralls to go murder any other spies.
Oh, is that what he did? Well, that was nice of him.
Well, subtle or not, perhaps the undead are just getting complacent. Either way, I haven't seen an army moving, and their artillery corps was still parked at the capital, last I saw. So perhaps all I'll have to do is just lounge around.
Oh,
Well, there are worse fates for sure. Ah, in fact, I know what I have.
Oh, I know what you have
Go
too.
back into the freeze of, well, yes, no, something a bit more family friendly. I go into the freezer box and withdraw toasting.
Is that kobold?
It is indeed.
A
Premium
large
kobold.
amount of drool just like drip drops out of the muzzle.
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
Well, there is a booming business of it, apparently, because it turns out I didn't know this until recently. They're a delicacy, and they seem to have this reaction in dragon ladies, of which there are increasing numbers. So there are lots of very, very well-fed kobolds out there, particularly decent regenerative capabilities and lots of tail.
As you are saying that, there is an enormous dragon muzzle like slowly withdrawing up the entire length of your arm, taking the tail stake with it.
Fact.
Delicious. I haven't seen a kobold in
Dwarf
centuries.
Seriously, that is a
It
crime.
is, they aren't native around here. They all moved out. Weather's too shit for
I
them.
guess it got too cold. Yeah. Well, can certainly see about getting you a little bit more of a regular supply.
Yes, you can.
And apparently there is a whole science and industry around preparing and cooking these steaks.
Oh, yes. Yes, there is.
Kobold tail sashimi. Probably served on a bed of crushed ice that Sylvester just takes the whole bed of crushed ice.
Some nice sashimi there, so just a little bit of freshly grated not particles, but radish, horseradish there. Just some tiny flakes of it.
Oh, before Sylvester digs in, Nahia will warn her that there is a secondary stack that's tied with string. It probably smells like tail snake. I guarantee you will not like it. It has been... Well, actually, you are an ice dragon, but those are shots to parlay with a fake ice queen. They've been freezer burned to all hell and back again.
She pauses like a moment from just shot glassing the entire freezer. Reaches in with two little claws and picks that up. What, are you giving these to my wife? Ew.
I did some research into the Winter Fae.
Oh yeah, she loves these.
Yes. I shot her 8 times with magic missiles when we encountered each other. So I'm giving her 8 stakes as, and I'm sorry for that indiscretion.
Hold that thought.
Don't forget the little.
I even went to the length of learning how to speak Sylvan.
When you say you shot her 8 times, Sylvester just immediately like leans over, just clamps her muzzle around the top of your head, and just.
There were...
First off, rude. Second, she attacked us first.
You can make a con save if you would like.
Fucking, that was pretty close. Oh, wow, her power's really cool. Hey, come on now. Hashat is pregnant.
And
Fuck!
yes, she did actually attack us first.
Yes, and what were you doing?
We were just traveling up to
Walking.
Igniferus.
At what time of year?
It was in the winter, when nothing happens.
Yes, in the winter, next to my wife's domain.
We didn't know she existed at the
Oh,
time.
I'm sorry, you're
This was our-
retarded.
Oh, how was I supposed to know this? He's going to be some giant, some like
Do some research
fairy
around
wandering
your
the snows.
supposed domain.
Okay,
Yes,
she has brought a recompense. They're going to both handle it, and also then I believe her wife fucked her husband's brains out later, so she also kind of got her own different kind of revenge.
Sylvester squints. Fine.
Indeed, this is going to sound like a weird one, but there's probably something semi-familiar smelling about the Hashat's pregnancy, considering it was done by the man who was given Fey-blessed magical blue balls by your wife.
Oh, that was him. Huh.
That.
All right. Fine. But Sorcerer will just loom over Hashat. If you touch my wife again, I'll rip your head off.
Well, I'm nice. Going to go visit looking to start a fight.
So yeah, to the original point, don't steal your wife's steaks.
Fine. She'll take those.
The other ones, of course, are all yours.
She'll take the freezer burned rack of steaks out for a moment, chug the rest, and put the steaks back in.
I'll just give Hashat the whole freezer box now to carry around. I don't need it anymore. Oh well, it's a good box. You keep it.
I will make good use of this, I'm sure.
Sorcerer will belch a little
Those
cloud of
things are
ice and
actually-
sit down. Fine. Go do your ritual or whatever. I'll be here to kill undead if you need them.
Oh, I stand corrected. I had 17
You
left.
have 0 left.
I have 0 left. But yeah, there was more there was actually a not inconsiderable amount of dragon mouthful of tail right there, actually.
Yeah, she actually had to
Oh.
chew.
Bye-bye. 17 tail sticks. That was expensive.
It's okay. Your enormous dragon wife loves you even more.
This is true. And you can't put a price on love.
You can actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, at least you got those sticks and the snow globe. Hashat,
Sorry, what?
remember the little magical snow globe you did?
Yeah,
You had commission.
I commissioned. I built it. I made it.
Well, yeah, sorry. The invasion has begun. The sharpening.
Yes, several harpy chicks immediately begin roosting on Salvresta and playing in her fluff.
It's very cute fun.
Morri will peek out from the south. Oh good, Hashat's still alive.
Frozen, but yes, I'm alive. Did you need me for something?
No, just minorly concerned you might have had your head bitten off.
Almost.
So I see.
Go life fixed.
Well, I've never been happier to lose 10 gold.
10 gold?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, come on, that's poor taste.
Well, I only bet that she'd get knocked out.
Oh. Yeah.
Hmm.
But I'm glad you're okay.
Not sure how. Well, thank you. I'm not sure how I feel about having bets made at my, depending on my physical state of being.
You see, Cass is stupid rich now, so he has to find new and inventive ways to waste the money.
I'm not stupid rich, but you know.
You're pretty well
I am
off.
pretty, but yeah, you know, it's enough for now. Especially since we already have the castle. Maybe I'll just invest in
Yeah, you have to build
Casa
your own.
Ursula.
Hey, you could also invest in my entire business.
I already invested in your business and made pretty sweet returns. I will continue to do so happily.
Sweet.
And by your business, I mean Marie's.
I'm so proud.
So is my pocketbook.
Oh yeah.
She is very good.
You know,
Sophie, I
wait,
will
can we get
have to introduce you to one of my daughters.
Can we
Yes,
get the
we
map up again? The world map?
The world map or the region map or...
Region map. Sorry, yes, it's region map.
There are many maps.
Well, New Kadar is here, right?
Yeah, it's in the same hex as the
It's
temple.
about the same thing. Yeah, yes. So how they're not that far from the water, right?
Yeah, it's just a couple hours walk down to the seaside. There's an actual dock being built, probably.
And let's see, water route is by all technical means faster than land
Yes.
route.
Especially since the land route has to go around a lake.
Yeah. So that's what I've been also thinking. Ursula could start, like shipping things. Like what's called shipping goods here.
Yeah, the Waveshorn's a pretty solid cargo ship. You could pay Nahia to, move whatever you need.
Oh no,
It's
actually.
Hmm?
No, I mean actually start a small business
Oh,
of
a
shipping
courier
goods.
business.
or do you mean like shipping
Yeah.
booze from your tavern?
Well, that too, because I can move rather fast. So
Yeah, you would make an amazing courier.
You should
and
you should make sure that it is either couriering for emergencies or based on uh, a yearly or bi-yearly trip. Otherwise, you'll there will be competition and backlash and scarcity. You'd probably find it less life hassle and probably still easily as profitable just by not doing it that often. But you could certainly make it a rotational business.
There's a dwarf hold just a little bit north of Sakani.
Yeah, on the other side of the
Yeah,
mountains.
I mean, we could start like building a road through the mountains. 'Cause there's a valley here.
Yeah.
It's unsettled, probably full of monsters, but if we connect Sakani to Nevrok, Ursula could basically run between a dwarf hold and our, mountain hold.
Yeah.
and
And there's a seaport.
Should see if
given your
Jalomir has any hookups for couriering men in the area because he's been doing merchant from Dwarfhold to Dwarfhold for like decades by this point.
yeah, and so we got Hashat with your earthy shaped powers, right?
Yeah.
Like what's the name of that? What's the name of that druid again that we met before? The lizard guy.
Chua. I remember it because it sounded like chewing, and he had a very bitey looking mouth and a terrifying story about bodivore.
Yes. Druids can do the whole nature, shape, and earth as well, right? So if we got him, and then we got a shot, that road could be done rather quick. You just have to scout out the passage, like the angles and everything, where to go.
There's a lot of good business in it.
Still, it would be the labor of some years, yes. But yeah, we could
It's
do
something
it.
you could probably do with season turn. Anyway,
Yeah, I
I
think it would be a good idea.
suppose it's time we got this show on the road. Or on the storm.
Yes, let's...
So what are we gonna do about the teleportation circle?
Oh, right, let me cast that forbidden spell. Hello, Sylvester, long time no see. Sylvester does a little tail wave.
What is Actually, wait. Yeah. What was
make sure to.
Sylvestra's out of character? What was Sylvestra's relation to the primordials?
None that you know of.
None that I know of. I thought she was related to. Isn't she one of Sinatrea's?
No, she is through
she's
by
not.
some means a relative of Tiamat's, but you don't know
I
Sylvester's
see.
family lineage yourself.
Okay.
Well, you do have that genealogical scroll, I suppose.
We know we can infer a bunch because she's Saris's auntie directly. So she was sister to Tiamat. And if she's not a direct relation of Sinatrea's, that would be sister-in-law.
Mhm.
Close enough to.
You have heard her be referred to as a sister-in-law, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Would Tiamat is the same? Tiamat's not the same generation. Is like a generation down from the primordials, right? I think.
No, they were adjacent.
Were they
You
adjacent to each
don't
other?
know.
Yeah, they were present at this.
Don't know.
She referred to them in the present tense, I thought.
I mean, Tiamat was alive at the same time as the primordials, yes, but they weren't necessarily.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, there could be any
Yeah,
amount
it
of
could have been
overlap,
centuries, millennia. It could have been the same birthing clutch. Who knows?
Hmm.
What does it feel like when Forbidden snaps into place?
What is?
I feel most
does
of
that
most of
spell
us
do?
are like in the here and now and capable of some measure of jumping through space, misty steps,
It
etc.
probably feels like lead boots on your feet, like clinging you to the ground.
Yeah, and there's supposed to be a password for, like
It
not
protects up
being.
to 40,000 square feet of
Yes,
floor
whole fucking
space
temple,
to a height
baby.
of 30 feet. Fucking hell, that's a wide area.
And she can pick
Yeah.
to make sure that it hurts all undead that
Yep.
come in.
Oh.
She will also mark fiends and elementals, so no one's
I would be.
summoning shit in here.
You can't
Shit.
summon anyway. I don't think she wants to rule out elementals.
Are you planning on bringing an elemental creature in here?
Well, no, more like I don't know if that has any kind of negative impact on Hashat or Ursula,
All right,
just because of their
and she
adjacency.
will just outlaw fiends and undead.
Yeah, like fresh elementals can't be summoned, but it would be a shame if it harmed any of our companions or any of these very much storm adjacent elemental esque blooded birdos, including children. It would be maybe the most terrifying game ending horror show if all the kids just popped.
Yep, that would be
Ooh.
bad. Let's see. Yes, when you cast a spell, you can designate a password. A creature seeks password as it enters the area. It takes no damage from the spell.
Clearly the magic word is fuck because all the kids know that thanks to Nahia. Oops.
Yeah, and the best part about the Forbidden spell is its casting time.
It's a spicy spell. It's a ritual, sure, but it's a fucking
No,
It's
no.
just 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, Morri will
still
walk around the
Or 20 minutes if it's a ritual.
walk around the circle a few
that-
times to cast a spell. No problemo.
Oh, that is a weird feeling.
Oh, that is pretty unsettling.
Yes, indeed.
Could you let me know what the password is?
Wouldn't you like to
Oh,
guess?
secretly. I couldn't dream. I don't know.
Wow, well, that's smart because I just chose a series of letters and numbers.
Ah, genius. Do you know them so that I can use Misty Step if there is a fight?
Yes.
Sweet! Oh, fuck, I like that one. Alright. And then, yeah, I'll whisper that into my hands quietly so that I can blink around.
She will whisper it to Cass and Hashat as well.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
You are most welcome.
Ah, that feels much better. Alright.
Huh, that was a very good idea, Ursula. Well spent.
Indeed.
Yeah, now you got like 3 others you can use for whatever.
Just messing with undead at an incredibly large
Yes,
radius.
next time I want to dismiss myself, I can just forbid Celestials.
Wouldn't that also hurt you quite terribly?
Well, yes, but... Speaking of which, you probably hear, like, screaming from Tarnavak's amulet as,
Oh no, she's
Isn't she
protected.
safe so long
No.
as she's haunting? Oh, ow.
Oops.
Shit.
I will use my special healing lights instead of the cure spell so that she isn't
I
slain.
mean, she's still taking damage every turn.
It's not every
Yeah.
turn, is it?
Yes. Just give her the password.
Do I have to?
Please.
Yes.
She's done us a lot of solids. It would be a real shame to repay her with Radiant Expulsion.
Disgruntled Morri noises, but she will do so. The screaming
Thank
stops.
And then I will, yeah, I'll dump a few d6s into her since I imagine she can't short rest like a mortal can.
Surprisingly enough, there is nothing stopping an undead from taking a short rest.
Huh. Okay, never mind then.
It
That's
is.
wild.
It is because you cannot take short rest if you're continuously taking damage.
Oh no, she's not taking damage anymore. I just didn't know that a ghost could short rest, but I guess you're right, there is nowhere that says they can't. I mean, like fucking vampires could because I checked for Cassie.
Yeah, okay.
Not that she ever needed to, she just faked a short rest anyway because she was just regenerating in the dark after a fucking little horse blankie.
Yeah. I did like, you know how fucking hard it was to keep my fucking mouth shut about that?
You
Savin gave it away.
What?
That Cass was a...
Oh, vampy.
Yeah, I mean, I knew the entire time, but
Yeah, I wasn't gonna make a player character like get slowly turned into a ghoul without telling them the circumstances, saving you ahead of time.
Yes.
That's a real
Yes, I
fucked
know.
thing to do to a
but
player.
I didn't say.
know.
I kept that secret very well all the way until like the actual in character realization.
Oh no, I figured that out when well, Bob figured it out when Tracy laughed off his night tea for the tea for the nightmares.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised the entire party didn't figure it out when she just said gravity's for losers and walked up a wall.
Look, that's the trick, is that you have to be like so wickedly overt that they're like, look, there's no way a vampire keeping this a secret would do something that's that overt, right? Like that is the hidingest in plain sight move, is just to say, fuck that noise, I'm magic. And then just do it.
Yeah, and that was the thing. It's like the majority of us knew like spider walk and all that.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah. Like
shit.
there are
mean-
definitely spells that do it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she just never actually cast
I can
Spider
see-
Walk, and then
Fuck.
Tristy started just being like, I guess I'll just walk up this wall too. Fuck gravity.
Well, by then it started looking like a bit like he must have casted it, or they've got the same fucking item, or Cass has something for this, and he's not telling us. Well, I mean,
Yes, but there's also the fucking fact that a lot of people that it's not common knowledge vampiric powers.
but yeah, fair. Apart from the fact that you're
That
all
is some
there,
obscure
parts of the
shit.
cut. That said, you're all there, part of the order that is crusading to slay the ultimate vampire lord. The idea that you wouldn't know any of like a vampire's full skill set and weaknesses is actually by that point a little unrealistic. Like eventually you gotta know all of that shit.
Anyway. So, Morri will call all of you up into the ritual chamber.
Give Sylvie a snooty smooch.
Right. So, let us begin. Hashat, get in here.
Oh,
You too, kitten. There we go. All right. I have a vague idea what I'm doing, but I may need all of your help. And by may, I mean almost certainly will.
Happy to give it.
okay.
I know.
Well, how? That's a different thing.
Just follow my lead. And with any luck, we'll have all the clouds in Stormvale generating holy water before the day is done.
This is so exciting.
It is. It has been far, far too long since I dispatched hordes of undead.
Well, in this case, it's a civilization of undeads.
Morri will just air quotes. Civilization, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, like that.
Let's not get into the semantics of the idea of an entirely
Yes, I know.
stagnant
I was
race.
gonna.
Yeah.
I know. I was trying to remember the word, like the word semantic.
Yeah.
Because
The old seaman tricks.
Ugh. Alright, let's get started then. Pull out the goddess Morgan. Or we'll character sheet. Right. We will crack her hands. Lift them up to this great orb and begin to chant in Celestial. Very sotovos. Me. And you can see her hands begin to glow, and so too does the orb. But it's not a particularly strong glow. Nahia, a little help.
Of course. And I will use my special god-gifted level 6 spell slot.
Alright. Why don't you make a religion check? Or Arcana, I suppose. Either one.
I will go with the one I have any
That
training
makes
in.
sense.
Ah, God.
Castle lean off of the shot shoulder. Are you guys okay? You're sweating like a lot.
Well, I mean, neither of us have actually lots of juice, and I forgot that I'm trying to give power to the one who gives me my powers. It's not very
That
efficient.
is something of a feedback loop. Hashat, you know what? You have the juiciest juice of all of us. Why don't you get in there?
Okay, sure. I do have
Here,
Sorcery points,
I
yeah.
do have power.
have a little bit of extra power. throw you a bardic
Where
inspiration.
do you want? Where am I
Just-
supposed to be?
Stand, get a hand on me, or Morri.
Morri will.
How about a hand on both
Yep.
of you? One hand on either of you, on both your shoulders.
Thank you.
What do you mean on both of your
On either
both of you?
shoulders.
Like what? Either shoulder. Your hands are literally big enough to clasp both their shoulders. at
Yeah,
the
you
same
just put
time.
one hand on both of them. Just put the other on the orb. Actually, you know what? No, that's
Yeah, you
exactly
have
what
to
Cass
fucking
tells you to do.
You have to fuck.
My hands aren't that
Yeah.
big.
Your enormous
Yes,
dick says
you know.
otherwise.
You've got real.
Your
You've got,
character.
yeah, you've got a huge hands. It's cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like you have to, if you're gonna place a hand on somebody's shoulder, you have to Vulcan hold them so that their hand is their head is between your fingers, like that.
Hold goddess gentle like hamburger.
Yeah, just do that. I believe in you.
Okay.
And just pump some magic into him.
Oh, okay. Just
Oh yeah, I forgot to roll this. There we go. Morri does in fact have a success. Good.
I
Okay.
will do so. I will expend power, I guess.
All right. So, Hashat, would you like to put a spell slot to the ritual? All right.
Yes.
What level spell slot?
I'm going to assume. Well, they want juice, so I suppose a. Do I go whole? Go.
Yeah, you
just
go. Have you got?
all-
Do you have a level 6?
Yes. All gas, no brakes.
All right. So mark off your level 6 spell, and then I'm just gonna pick your character sheet real quick here. Let's go with either a performance or an arcana check. You can try and mimic the ritual, or you can just fake it till you make it, baby.
Well, performance is better.
All right, so
It
roll
would
that
be
with
better.
a +6
Could
bonus.
she burn? Could she also burn a fucking which magic is it? Maximize for advantage.
I don't have maximize. I do have
Empower.
empowered.
Sure.
Empower. That's the one. Yeah, the one that's got empowering literally in its name. Does that
Sure,
squeeze
if you
an
wanna
advantage?
pop some sorcery points as well to empower the spell slot.
Sure.
Okay, so roll performance with advantage, and you also have a bardic die. All right, that's a 26. Do you want to try and go for the big
26.
30?
Sure. What's
Who
that?
says no
what
to
is
bigger
what is
numbers?
It's a
Cassidy's
D8.
bardic now?
Can you? Aw,
Oh, Kina,
Aww.
Kina, you have a D4.
does he?
Yeah,
Val?
the crown.
Oh,
That's
Val's
right, guidance from the cow. All right.
Yes.
30.
Oh, that's weird. Why is
That's
that
so
doesn't
many
usually
bonuses on one
always-
roll.
Weird that guidance is usually. Oh, it's for some reason ticked off now. That's weird.
Wow, fuck, sorcerers have it good.
I'm basically a great big battery.
You seriously are.
All right, so more and more power keeps getting pumped into this thing. Ursula, while everyone else is distracted, would you make for me a perception check?
Well, this is also an elemental hotspot, so
Yeah, okay, let's see. No.
All right, not great. So it's almost too late by the time you realize that as these three are just dumping their power into it, the orb is starting to crack ever so slightly.
oh, are we going too fast, too quick?
Zeno, do you have mending? Or Cass, mending, please?
Sure. Yeah, I got you.
Reinforce the orb.
All right.
Yeah, mending is a nice, gentle cantrip. Won't blow anything
It
up.
is, but also the warning
Oh.
comes a bit late, so he's going to have disadvantage.
That makes
I
sense.
will. Can I start stones because you said it's an orb? What is it?
It is,
If it cracks,
it is a
means it's
crystal
like,
orb.
That is from
Mhm.
stone.
Yeah. All right. So,
Can I
yeah,
stone
for
thing?
sure. Would you like to make the check, or would you like to give cast advantage to, I guess, cancel out his disadvantage?
Yeah, I will try to cancel out this disadvantage. I will just put her hands up, like a bit from the orb, so just stone sing and
Right.
trying to help
And
him.
let's see. I'm gonna have. Let's see. No, he can't actually do that because he already has advantage. So raw dog. Still pretty good.
25 is pretty good.
Ain't no brakes on the cat. While you guys continue to pump magic into this thing, Cass will cast the Mending Cantrip to try and counteract the damage as it happens. And meanwhile, Genoa herself. Let's see. I think since this is an orb of wind, the most appropriate thing to do would probably be to come in and do as Hashat do. We'll come in and try a performance check. Try and add a little juice to the ritual. Alright. Not enough to help, unfortunately, but she does not hurt.
Well, Cass can also always give a guardian.
He could. He's
That's
saving them though. He only has 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Bardics are a
Wait,
precious limited resource.
But I have a question. That's the harp.
Yes, there is another harpy who's sitting out in the other room.
Okay. No, I was just thinking the wind harpy thing.
Yeah, her harpy wife is has mending. I remember because she was like, I never fucking thought of using mending on that goddamn statue.
Yeah, she can come in and add a little bit. Genoa will call for her with her orcish voice now restored. Kylie.
So sultry.
Kylie will flap on in and begin, I guess, cast directly. Alright. With all this extra power being added in, Morri will make another religion check, this time with advantage. Alright, pretty good. Nahia. Things seem to be picking up now. The orb is pulsating with power, and you can feel a divine charge building up in the room. Although, perhaps there's something to what Hashat said. You're going so fast and hard into this thing that it really just wasn't meant for this kind of work, and that charge might turn dangerous.
You know what? Nahia was a paladin for a while. She is no stranger to making holy water, and she has done so before. She is instead just gonna give this magic a little child to schmooze on. And even though she can't cast the spell anymore, she can certainly just chant holy water, the ritual itself. Let's do something a little bit formal with all of this juice in the air instead of just, I guess, shoehorning it like we are.
Sure, sure. Alright, so in this case, let's see, I think perhaps a charisma saving throw to be able to channel all this magic quickly and efficiently enough to dispel the charge. Or it pops off.
19.
Pretty good. Alright, the charge is dispelled safely, and while it's not adding to the ritual itself, you do have, let's see. What's your charisma modifier, Nahia?
My charisma mod is a 3 right
Alright,
now.
you have 6 vials of holy water. That just sort of
Oh, that's
humidify out of the air and into some vials you set out.
It's just one of my empty drinking flasks just has 6 doses of holy
Yeah.
water in it. Oh, cute. That's not bad. I haven't done that since I was a Pelala then.
Alright. And Hashat, you are the battery
Yes.
here. The ritual is ever hungry for magical potency, and you are a delicious source of it. Would you like to
Yes.
try and make another check to charge the ritual up?
Yes, but perhaps ease back on the gas a little
That
bit.
makes sense.
All gas and no brakes seem to be like a bad idea. So let's go with only a level 4 spell.
All right.
this time.
Intermediate.
I will still expend sorcery points to
Okay.
empower it, though.
Can
Because those only reroll whatever the low value of a
Mhm.
dice is, right?
So
Yes.
yeah, it really does just translate to
efficiency.
advantage in this case.
Yeah.
So yeah, performance or arcana with
So-
advantage. All right, solid.
25 or 27.
Outside, you can all now hear storms beginning to brew. Thunder rumbles in the distance, and you can hear pitter-patter of rain falling. Chaos. The orb has stabilized now without being so thoroughly overcharged. So I think he will join in on being a battery. Let Kyveli take over with Arcanaing. This Cass has pretty decent spell slots of his own. Also,
Yeah, and I'm pretty good
yeah,
in.
he will mark off a 4th level slot and throw on. Actually, I think Hashat got over a 30 there. Yeah, because you put off a 3rd level, so that's actually 7. Dolls. Alright, so with a +4 bonus. Oh, another 30.
Ooh,
Baby.
this is
God,
getting
Cass is so
spicy.
talented. He really is the main character of our party.
Cass is funny.
He's just a bard.
They're great.
Yup.
He's a really smart, powerful, charismatic bard.
He is the bard. Alright, and Genoa herself. I think Cass will mark off another bardic inspiration to boost her up. And she is going to do as Hashat do. Let's mark off the big spell and try and push this over the finish line. So this will be with a +6 bonus and then a d8. Oh god!
Oh dear.
Expert control!
Oh lord, it's so strong!
Oh!
That's a
It is a storm.
it's a 44, I think.
Fuck.
If ever there were a character to roll for the awesome storm.
Right. Oh. All right. Indeed. That is Titanic. That pushes us past the 10 that was required for this ritual. All the way up to a 12.
Sick.
Or sorry. Yeah, let me do this and then.
I think we may have just created a monsoon by accident.
Well, no, this will not only. It's not the monsoon that you're doing, it's the strength of the
It's
infusion.
rated sideways.
All right. Ursula.
A tropical.
As much as
storm,
everyone's trying to cast mending on this thing,
hurricane.
now that you're aware of this danger, your danger senses kick in as this orb is so fucking juiced now. You become immediately aware that it is not just a threat, it is an imminent eruption about to occur.
Oh, Nahia's gonna dive on the grenade. Oh,
No,
fine.
you're attached to Morgan. Ursula's the only one with the senses keen enough to pick this up.
Oh. Throw me on it.
Well, as a barbarian, as a danger sense, I will activate my rage, which allows me to do a pounce, and I will just sink that into the squish.
All right.
As I back off, it's gonna blow.
Oh balls. All right. Ursula,
Shit.
can I get an athletics check from you? Since you have your rage and danger sense, you can give yourself advantage.
23.
That is indeed a 23. All right. So you jump on this orb and push everybody back. Nahia and Morri kind of go tumbling off. And you hop on. There is a sound. Ursula's lifted like 3 inches off the pedestal the orb's sitting on. And it hurts, but it's like the energy didn't explode in violence so much as just raw holy power. Ursula, you can get inspiration as you are flooded by divine light. Just slump off of this thing. There is.
Suddenly, she has her own internal storm and needs the bathroom
Oh, no.
desperately.
Oh god. Oh,
Oh, sorry,
why?
that was too real. Sorry.
As Ursula slumps
Yeah.
down onto the floor, the rest of you can see that there is now a circle-shaped like brand on her chest, right between her breasts, that is surrounded by like crackling lightning bolts across her skin.
Oh, that felt like straight through my spine. Oof. I'm okay,
Holy
I think.
fuck! Are you okay?
Just a second. I'm trying to feel if my heart is still beating properly.
You're not sure. It's either not beating at all or it's beating so fast that you don't have a pulse anymore.
I can't hear it. I'm gonna lay down.
Probably for the best.
Okay, let's you know what? Probably casting a holy spell on her is a terrible idea considering what she's just been loaded with. I'm gonna do the opposite, and I'm a drag Ursula away from this orb, and I'm a hit with a dispel magic just to see if I can take off some of that
Yeah, just
charge
discharge the
before she
magic.
does that like old school. Yeah, that old school Pathfinder 3.5 death by overheal. Let's try and avoid that. I will drag her over here into the corner so it doesn't fuck with the orb, and I'll just.
Can you check if she actually has a heartbeat? I don't know.
It's fine. I can do a revivify after this if you've suddenly lost it. But yeah, I'll quickly I'll pop a dispel on you first just to see if that helps. Then I shall check for a pulse.
All right, so roll the dispel check for me, please.
It's level 5 already, but that's not gonna even. That doesn't mean anything with the fucking values that are going on here. Guess it's fucking. It's 7.
No.
Well, it's 5 plus 7. It's 12.
All right.
Not my finest.
So there is certainly a discharge in the air, but yeah, that brand on Ursula's chest seems to just be crackling with static. And when Cassidy comes over and tries an arcane heal, the brand sort of pulses a little bit. And Ursula, your head spins, but you feel fine, actually.
Like euphoria
Okay.
or just okay?
Yeah, not euphoria even, just,
Okay.
yeah,
do that.
alright, I'm fine. You just shake it off.
Okay. Okay, just making sure that I'm casting spells on me. Just
Okay.
I don't know if it's like I don't. Actually, I'm gonna check myself.
How's the
Have you suddenly become wizard?
I don't know. I'm just trying to see it. Like the problem is her fingers are too thick to feel her own fucking pulse.
Yeah.
It's like fuck. Can somebody check if I'm just
Oh my god,
Animated.
all of you.
Look,
Sorry, none of us.
Are you
Literally, no one
fucking-
in this party is a medic. We'll cheat with magic. We're faced with an issue that we literally can't throw magic at. What more do you want from us?
Castle quirk his head.
Well, if you
I could
Hashat?
cast Massive Milky Memories on her. Maybe she could lactate it out.
Excuse me, Morgan.
Oh,
Yeah.
holy water? Oh my god,
No.
that probably is it!
What?
Holy water
I would
boobies.
like just
Let me do it, Ursula.
if you do that, I'll
Figure.
test the limit of your goddamn
Uh,
regeneration.
Oh.
Okay.
So you don't want to cast any healing spells on her, as you said, yes? Or
No,
at least holy
we
ones?
do not want to do that.
Would
Could
you
you
like
ask
a life
Valeria to...
Would
Could
you
you
like a life transference?
Again, probably not what
No.
she needs. Can you have Valeria give her a medicine? Like, none of us are trained. I don't even know if Val is. Again, because she's
Val-
also part of Team Cheater.
She's not.
No, we all use spells
She does
for
have a +3, though.
What's Morri's wisdom?
Just for wisdom. Well, give it a try, I suppose.
No.
Jeez.
Every one of us.
Yeah, no,
Please,
our
Val.
whole party has never had to do...
Please.
This is why we had to find the
Please.
world's greatest surgeon. We would all be failures at this.
Jesus
There's nothing we would have
Christ.
been able to do.
10, thank
10?
you. I fucking
Is
yes.
10 enough?
All right, Val is able to stabilize Ursula. Congratulations.
Jesus Christ.
She's no longer dying. She wasn't before, but now she's definitely not.
Okay.
Hold on. Tarn, do you have wisdom? No.
Oh, he's a fucking weird
What
fucking
about
nerd.
Merrick? Wait, no, Elsina. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's a cleric. She has wisdom.
She is a
Yeah, she's also a spell
Well, yes,
cleric.
but 18
She
whiz.
doesn't even need that. She can just stick.
Oh, okay.
She
Name
just
is
stick
Here
her
we
head
go.
in.
Oh, thank you.
Just look at this fucking cavalcade of failure.
Yeah, right.
It's a spicy
I'm
series.
just gonna
of bad.
screenshot that real quick.
This is why we help each other. Goddamn it.
Oh, God.
And Sina just sticks her head inside of Ursula's chest and look, yes, the heart is fucking beating. Calm down.
Turns out we're garbage
Yeah,
medics.
Elsina will tell you all
Wow.
to calm the fuck down. She's fine.
Still, it was so
Okay.
much power. I'm amazed that you are. I mean, I get that it was divine power, but my speciality is searing light, not, you get it.
Is this
The-
ritual okay?
I think it's more than okay. Could you not hear the storm outside? It's practically raining
Yeah, it's pretty.
sideways. I'm afraid the valley might flood.
It's really cool.
Perhaps we put a bit too much juice into it.
That's fine. We gave all of our friends a warning that the storm was a brewing.
We are the storm that is approaching.
Yeah, glorious.
Now, I have a question. What the hell does all these sigils mean, by the way?
But the imprint, you do have quite the imprint in your chest there. Let's take a
Yeah,
gander at
this
that.
is-
That I can do. Look, this part I've got you. Let's have a look here at this.
That looks like
properly.
the holy symbol of Bellaria.
Huh.
Hmm.
Interesting. This thing isn't some kind of storm egg, is it?
It's a great deal smaller than the crystal Saracena was sleeping in.
Yeah.
I'll come and inspect the orb, or at least what's left of it. It seems to be collapsing in on itself, bit by bit. No, it was quite solid, unless the goddess was a being of pure energy. I don't believe this is an egg. Perhaps it's just a brand of favor.
Or maybe one day you will birth the second coming.
I suppose it's possible.
I wonder if Ursula's family line has just inherited some manner of sorceress bloodline like my own.
It's true.
Or
there
rather,
are
I
there are
suppose,
divinity sorcerers out there.
more like Xenoez.
Well, like Xenos
Yeah, that
or the divinity line.
Perhaps you should call yourself the Storm Singer now.
well, let's just open up the pouch inside. It's a small rope. The rock floats up. And you got Rocky, so it's a start.
Rocky bobs violently in place, practically vibrating.
Rocky is ready.
I will be right
Or sorry,
back.
not
I'm
Rocky.
going to take
Your
a look outside.
your floating rock on a leash.
The break.
That thing is like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
Rocky.
you have Bricky
That is
and
Rocky,
Rocky.
yeah.
Sorry. All right, yeah. Rocky is like vibrating with intensity. And yeah,
Ah, okay, that's cool.
Hashat, when you get out here at the big gap, you can see just a deluge pouring down the side of the mountain.
Good
Down below.
God.
And yeah, you can see in the distance already like the lake below you is rising.
Perhaps we definitely did a bit hard on that. Perhaps everyone should get inside for shelter.
The harpy on the other side of the bridge is going to pick up her little chicks and bring them inside for sure.
Hey, I was going to go over there and help her, but
Jeez.
okay.
She can fly.
I wouldn't want to fly in this. Excuse
Well,
me.
no, this isn't open air. This is like this just looks down.
An internal.
Oh, okay.
Quick shot. It's unguarded. Steal their ballista.
Ballista. No.
That's not a giant slingshot. It's just a cheater slingshot. It's too powerful. It's not being pulled by an Acme-sized woman.
Well, since we're just here now, I suppose I'm going to do a sending. I'm going to do what the forbiddance does the forbiddance interfere with scrying and
I don't
sending?
believe so.
Can't teleport or use portals. Proof against planar travel. There's nothing about scrying. You're fine.
Okay.
Scries or sends.
All right. So I will do. How much juice do I even have left? Probably a fair amount. Oh yeah, I could do. I'm going to do a scry on Solon because she was near the lake. I'm going to see how she is.
Okay, sure. It's a fair idea.
Solon is on in Tele.
She did say she was going to hightail it.
Yeah, she's near the lake in the middle.
She was at the end.
So yeah, like there's a little patch right underneath the temple with a big old waterfall. I'm not sure you guys ever saw the map.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
was
did.
That this was the
yeah.
this
This
is what
you can see.
talking
This
about?
is like already immediately
this is the
overflowing.
this is what you meant. Okay, I thought you meant the central lake. Like,
I don't think you can
dear.
see that really
no,
from where
that
you are. It's
Can't see.
yeah.
that through
I
the
mean,
rain.
through the rain, and also it is like 50 miles away. That's quite a ways off.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
50 miles and down in clouds. And
Yeah, I don't think even in like
Yeah,
normal
and,
circumstances you could really see it very clearly. But yeah, in this weather, absolutely not.
Perhaps I should just do a sending to her and tell her to get to high ground if she can.
Yeah, that's smart. Are you gonna do the scrying too, or just the sending? Okay.
I'll just do the sending then. Get to high ground. I don't know how long this rain is going to last.
think Solon is going to... I think she has at least Tiny Hut.
Oh yeah, Tiny Hut's awesome. And she can do it from on top of your earthworks that you built for her.
Let's see. QRS, Solon Goldmare. Let's see, or does she have Magnificent Mansion? No, she just has...
Golder's Tower, come on.
She doesn't actually have Galder's Tower, but also...
Golders Tower is not
I mean, she
subtle.
cares less about subtlety and more about being airtight, which Tiny Hut is.
Yeah, Tiny Hut is awesome. You can go to
Yeah.
space.
Yes. So yeah, she is going to get onto the highest point of the ruins she can and Tiny Hut herself.
God, honestly, like being in a tiny hut in the middle of an ultra storm, like books to read and stuff, that sounds like a fucking dream to
Yeah,
me.
same.
And the best part is
That would be so
So-
fucking nice. I just crack open a book, listen to the ultra storm in the realm of ultimate safety. Oh my god, what a dream.
that would be so nice. And you can have like the perfect atmosphere inside there.
Yep. Yep. I mean, even then, it's tiny hut. You're safe when you're underwater. That just makes the view amazing and changes the acoustics completely.
Yeah, as long as, you remember to cast the next
Yeah.
Tiny Hut before the first one expires.
Sure.
Yeah, she'll protect herself with Tiny Hut. And yeah, the holy waters of Morgan, infused with elemental power of earth and air, rack the valley with violent gusts of wind that topple trees and crumple ruined towers. The standing stones begin to billow over one by one on the edge of the forest. Orc tribes are sent fleeing into the hills as their little tents and shanties are torn apart. And somewhere in the distance, far, far away from the party, undead scream and writhe as holy water thunders down on them. Let's see. You got 12 degrees of success and no failures. So, just gonna roll. Okay. Every undead in the valley is taking 30 damage every 6 seconds while they're outside. They fucking melt. And,
Should we just watch Morri level up?
Jesus Christ. Remember this mine as it, gets flooded by the overwash from this river? It just... Yeah, there were
Yeah.
ghosts in there, and there were a bunch of zombies and whites and
were
shit working the mine.
ghosts.
That whole place just floods in completely. They all are explodiated, annihilated.
What does this feel like, Morri? What's the unique perspective on this?
Morri's going to pause for a moment. She's going to put an arm around you and she's going to lean in and whisper something to Nahia. Let's see.
Nahia will just... It's
Morri
not-
starts laughing too.
Yeah, sure. She'll prop Morri up on her shoulder, standing.
She
Getting weak in the knees, are ya?
just giggles and buries her face in Nahia's shoulder. Just laughs her ass off.
Nahia is unbelievably pleased.
Lord. So yeah, pretty much any undead that was outside at the moment and it was not immediately next to cover is just destroyed pretty much instantly, and there's no getting around it. The average Whiteland soldier, let's see, just for reference here. So there, obviously all the minions just died off instantly. But the Stormveil White had 92 hit points. So in essence, in 18 seconds, they've just melted like the Wicked Witch of the West. Just plop.
Holy.
Let's see, the Knights, which I don't know if you ever had the opportunity to fight, had 200 hit points, so they last like half a minute. So some of them might be able to get to cover. Rangers had 70 hit points. Yeah, they're just gone in 18 seconds. Zombie Ogres, 400 hit points. Yeah, some of them are probably going to live, but not a whole lot. Anyone who's just like out in the open on these plains, there's no hope for them at all. And all of the water sources, all the rivers, all of this, possibly even out into the bay, it's all just turning into holy water.
Man, don't forget, there's now holy water.
Oh yeah, that's going to be an issue, especially
moistures.
after the storm, when shit starts evaporating into the air.
Ugh.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The humidity is already climbing because there's...
Yeah, because this is the middle of summer too, so it's humid as fuck.
There is no
Woo!
Yeah.
This
That is holy
alright.
water. There is no escape.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they could be
One is,
underground or something. Like the queen in her castle might be okay if she was in there. I'm gonna roll some saving throws for NPCs here. The Zombonis. Let's see which, if any, of them survive. Let's see.
After the storm dies down, are we going to march our way to where the White Queen held her court and pick off and clean up the stragglers?
I don't know.
I mean, leaving a job half finished.
Naturally.
Sir Callum.
Yeah, he had the intelligence to, or the wisdom to know how to save him fuck himself.
Yeah, he is going to live. And let's see, the commander of the Gendarmerie, wisdom, also survives. That's nice for her. And then there was the merchant lady. Let's see. I'll just roll this for like all the white civilians. Okay, actually, the military.
I mean, the civilians had
Yeah,
homes.
exactly. So basically, the Queen's castle, like something went wrong there, and it's just drenched with this holy water rain.
Oh, clearly they were.
Yeah. There was like this great big military parade. The Queen was out there. She wasn't even wearing her armor. She was just like in her nice, noble, flowing dress, out like on the parade grounds. And let's see, how many hit points did she have? Because she's fucking dead now.
Oh, goodbye, White Queen.
Yeah, the DC was 20 just to survive at all.
Oh.
Shit!
Let's see. Open again. Oh, there we go. She was just minimized. So she had 350 hit points all on her own. So yeah, she, I guess, survived, is it like 80 seconds-ish? And yeah, she had no magic to like teleport herself or anything, so poof. She just dies. But hey, now you don't have to deal with a leveled up Death Knight. But
yeah, and
Callum is able to get like the remaining nobles and the civilians to safety, but the majority of the military is just wiped out.
he got them into safety.
Yeah, for now. This is not the end of the problems for them by any means.
No, the problem
No.
times continue now for the rest of it
Yeah.
ever. Like, here's the thing. Nahia would like to go around and finish the job. Either play, I don't want to do a fucking victory lap and all of this. That sounds like the most
Yeah,
boring thing. Is going around exclusively just to fight those guys.
Yeah, I mean, if you are content to just leave the reins to finish these guys off, I mean, Stormveil reigns all the time, and if anything, it's probably gotten worse now. So
How long is this effect going to last?
I would just like to reiterate that
Morgan?
you got 12 successes with no failures.
So for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, Morgan's just going to turn to you and shrug slightly. I think we just succeeded far, far more than we could have ever hoped for. This storm may very well never end at this point. But it will certainly wash
well,
away
that's a
these
problem.
monstrosities forever.
Well, the
I
storm
will say
ought
this.
to end some point.
I will say this though. You're happy. I'm a little conflicted, but it's over. I can't do more now. But anyways, though my adventure sense, my adventure little tingle in the back of the head be like, there's a lot of stuff in that castle.
Yeah, there's probably quite a sizable
You know what?
fortune in the Whitelands.
Fuck that. We're better than that. Hashat, why don't you go hire
Are
your
we?
stupid brother to go take his merry band in there and go plunder the
Plunder?
place?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's a problem with that. All the assholes in between that are not undead.
Yes, but they no longer
can
have
kick
undead
ass.
controlling them. They're probably routed.
Yep. I mean, at the very least, we know that now that the whites are dealt with, Blade and their kids are free to continue the hunt and wipe out the ogres. The centaurs aren't going to
Oh
get this
yeah.
range out. The orcs are now free to also range out and actually construct some living places. Plus, they're nomadic. They've wanted to roam out and couldn't.
Yes, indeed. I think between them, the
I'm just
forces
saying,
of this valley alone can probably wipe things up. Just a question of getting the treasure now.
And it's indeed. It's also probably good that we don't take up this realm's remaining I don't know how to put it, like adventurer budget. It's a weird way to say it, I know. But like we've done the thing that only we could do.
Yes. I will say though, a little bit of a small stack of cash wouldn't be bad.
Come
Is
on now.
one gold bar too much to ask for?
So, when you say that, Genoa will grin and say, "Well, you have just saved us from the rest of eternity of dealing with these monsters. Tell you what, I do have a pretty big treasure hoard I've saved up and really don't have much of a place to spend it all. So, you're looking for some payout. I guess you could twist my arm to, making good for all of my kids' futures."
Aw, shucks.
I guess you do have the run of the place now. Well, once the storm eventually
Pretty
clears up.
much.
Or at the very least softens.
Come back in 10 years and this valley's going to be absolutely flooded with harpies. I can't wait.
And also just
Well,
flooded.
yeah. But we don't really have to care about that because we fly.
Yeah, true.
My girls can inhabit all the treetops, waving off in the wind above the waters.
Very beautiful.
Well, given
There's never been a. I
Given
don't
how
think
what-
there's ever been a harpy civilization before in the histories.
given how the water is moving, the rivers will adapt, and You'll probably have new streams cutting through the land at least, so because wear and tear on, stone and earth and water moves like that, they'll just go to the lowest points. And if it keeps traveling, just goes to the easiest, and they will just start making their own little ditches and streams.
Morri will nod along. Yes, we've likely terraformed the valley a bit, but... Well, it's not like the people who are down there who are of a good character will mind much, I don't think. The centaurs lived in a reclusive highland valley, and the orcs lived in the foothills. The grasslands seem to just be occupied by the evildoers. So, it should be fine.
I'd say maybe Blight will have a struggle since they're forest bound, but honestly, all of that tree will both help keep that from washing away the earth.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, the little river that went in was absolutely tiny. Even if you
Yeah.
even if you like quadruple or octuple rate,
CR17.
octo increase it.
Yeah, maybe the river will join in a couple of places, but
Oh dear, wait a minute.
what's up?
I think Riverdale's being buried in holy snow or hail.
Yeah.
Excuse you, what?
It's really cold in Riverdale. It's cold enough probably for it to snow or sleet instead
Oh
of
no,
just
it's
solid
snowing.
rain. They're gonna
It's
get
snowing.
buried. Like, they're gonna get buried.
It's
Maybe gonna go tell Sylvestra.
snow. They're like snow Amazon. It's like they're not
Oh yeah,
bothered
yeah.
by it.
It's whether it's harmful to them, it's gonna be a bit inconvenient.
I'll go check on Sylvestra then and see how she's.
Yeah.
She's a nesting ground, it seems.
So, hold on to that
Yeah.
thought while I figure out this treasure hoard you're going to get a share of here. Let's see. 26. Ooh. Oh, okay. Nothing.
That sounds decent. Hopefully.
Okay.
Pay no attention to the GM eye popping.
Though I've been.
You rolled something.
I feel like I'm
in there.
I feel like I'm there every time I fucking play 4E. To be fair. Along with the statement, "What the fuck was this? What does that do? I don't know the name of this thing."
Alright, so I'll give you 10%. So. Oh, that's a lot of money. Alright, and let's see. Very rare would be level. Hashat and Nahia, would you both roll me a d10, please?
1 and 4.
All right. So a 1 from Hashat. Ha! That's fitting.
I do enjoy fitting things.
All right.
I'm fitting in things.
Not anymore.
All right. And
Alright.
ooh. What?
That was the sound of Savin being conflicted.
Yeah, well, we'll bet. We'll bet.
I'm sure whatever it is, it's fine. It's fine.
The one was fitting, and then we're like, oh, it's like, this sounds very game breaking.
No, the first thing that I rolled was very game breaking, but that's fine. Let's see. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. And what was that? 4. Oof. Okay. So this is what Genoa will give unto you. First and foremost. 700 GP of gems.
Ooh.
And then she is going to hand to Hashat a ring.
Mhm.
Yes, don't worry, I'm not proposing to you, but I mean, I could.
Oh,
but-
okay.
I've never been able to identify what the hell this thing does. I know it's magic as hell,
Oh.
and it's got some kind of charge to it, but beyond that, no clue. Even Legend Lore doesn't seem to work on it. Mm-hmm.
Really?
So hey, good luck.
The eyes. This takes the ring and eyes it nervously.
Press the ring into your hand and go and scoop up her wife to give her big smooches.
Well. I did just lose. I do have an open attunement slot now because I lost the Earth rune.
Oh yeah.
Well, you got Magic Hat here, so maybe rub a Magic Hat.
I
On it,
guess
see?
we can. Me and Cassidy can look at this thing together.
Sure. I got Identify, but if even Legend Lore doesn't work
that
on
what
it,
it said?
then yeah.
Might have to just
Yeah.
use raw brain power instead of
Just-
cheating with magic, which we've proven we're amazing at doing.
I mean, yes.
Perhaps we can get a sense of it at least, not just a complete read of it.
Okay. Well,
No.
let's rub our brains together.
That party.
Give me that sweet Valyria juice.
All right.
Yeet. And 1d4.
Sick.
Can he hit the magic number? No. I don't know what this does at all. It's like Genoa
Really?
said, it's got a charge to it. I'm pretty sure we could activate it, but I've no idea what it would do. Could blow you up. Could let you cast Wish. Yeah.
Can you tell who like the origin of it is?
That maybe.
Any
Let me take a look.
Yeah.
Cass is, in this case, going to draw blank, but it's possible one of you might have a little more insight than Cassie does. Well, that's true. Because of you.
Possibly Morri.
Or
No,
Val?
well, I mean Val too, but this would be any of you 3 player characters making a history check. DC is substantially lower for you.
19. Nearly as good as I can possibly fucking get.
Val will throw a d4 on Hashat. Okay. Hashat,
21.
you recognize if only barely, since you've spent relatively little time there. This has a lot of the same aesthetic as the jewelry worn by the Gale folk you met on the plane of air.
Oh.
Has the same flowing
Right.
craftsmanship to it.
So this
Right.
oh, is this just like this fucking Japanese symbols on this goddamn thing?
Moon rune.
No, this. No, wait. Let me check something. Can I hold that ring for a second?
Oh,
Just
you're
hold
going
it.
to check if it does anything to your stone singing?
No, it's not that. I'm going to check if it has the same kind of charge like the one I have on my tits.
Fair.
uh,
Does this feel like Ursula's tits?
Ursula, make an Arcana check. Cass will throw his last Bardic on you, or he needs to go take a nap.
I feel like most of our party is taking a nap. This was
I will spend my
Okay.
inspiration for
eventful.
this. And I can have a, what's her name again?
You can have
Valeria.
it. So
It's Valeria,
here's
yes.
a D4 and a
Party pile.
D8. So you have an 8 on top of your Arcana with advantage. Oh, all right, spicy.
19.
27.
27. All right.
Total then.
Ursula, somehow, some way, your brain is able to connect that, yes, this ring has the same kind of charge as you have on your body. And in fact, more than that, they seem to be resonating. You're fairly sure you could
Air.
actually activate this
Oh!
item to its fullest potential.
Guys, I think I can charge this thing and make it work.
yeah.
Does it feel destructive or augmentative, would you say? And if you can tell at all.
Um, it's the same kind of feeling that I get from this kind of the power of the, well, brand, I would say, but moon. So I
Right.
think it's like air. I think it's something with air or storm or something. Maybe, I don't know, like, can I try to connect with it? Would you allow me?
So at this moment, you are aware that this ring has, well, it is a used magic item, so you take the use an item action on it and it activates the ring's power. However, you are now aware that there are 2 levels of this activation. One that anybody could use and one that only someone so supercharged as you are right now could do. And you're not sure how long that charge is going to last. So I'm just going to kind of draw out what your little brand looks like.
Hey, if that's how that feels, then I think you should give it a go. Probably like outside in the storm as opposed to in this
Yes.
enclosed space, just in case.
Yes. I'm going to do that by the, sorry. I'm going to do it, sorry, attuned
It's
to
not
this thing.
attuned, it's just an activated item.
It's not a change, it's just a use item.
Oh,
It's the same way as
Huh.
like you use a wand.
Or scroll.
Interesting.
And yeah, that blue thing is kind of what Ursula's brand looks like. It's a circle, and then there's a lightning bolt like arcing through it all the way around.
Okay, cool.
okay then. Let's go outside and let's.
I would outside.
Yes, even in the storm.
Yes.
We don't want to put anyone in here at the risk, just in case it's an aggressive
Oh,
item.
yes. And
Fair.
and I can, in case I get blown off, at least I will be able to, like chain into the wall.
Yeah, and I can revivify you. That hopefully will
Yeah.
not be necessary. That would be bad.
Yeah, I'm not really looking.
Sure.
Okay.
Uh,
Uh,
let's see, does Cass have anything he can cast on you to help?
How about the fly
He does
spell?
not have that. He does have Massive Milky
Okay.
Memories, though. Will that help?
yeah,
Of course he does.
I do know somebody who has the fly spell. It's a certain harpy in the back.
Yes,
Oh,
Kyle
yeah.
will be happy to come out and happy with a fly spell.
I bet she's also been puzzling over, like, I don't want to see what this fucking
She
thing
is
does
interested, I will
forever.
admit. Let me see if she has anything other than fly, though, that might be of help. Let's see. Which wizard stat block are you? You're an illusionist. Alright.
Ooh.
Mage illusionist. Let's see. No, that is probably the most helpful thing she could cast on you. Alright. She will throw the puddle on you.
Okay, then. Stand back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Let's see. Super Ursa level 2.
Genoa will cast Enhance Ability Constitution just in case something horrible goes wrong. So you can have
Yeah.
7 temp HP.
It's less than what I
You
have.
now have
but
advantage
thank you.
on con checks. Alright, and yeah, you can go out there and indeed, I will ask for a Constitution check, Ursula. On a save as this thing draws power from inside you.
Well, since the con check, I can have Valeria just smack me.
Alright, sufficient.
Okay, sorry, 19.
Alright. You are not adversely affected as this thing connects to the brand on your chest and sucks the power out of it. The brand flickers and begins to fade away, leaving just a scar on your chest now in that shape. And the ring, this band of chased gold set with a white gem, glows and glows. And then something appears in front of you.
Is it just a trick of the light?
No, it is. Let's see. Yeah, this will do. A portal opens up directly in front of you. You can see a miasma of smoke and mist through it, a pungent smell of tobacco and incense. The sound of woodwind music filters out from the portal, but you can't see much of anything. Found a swirl of vibrant colors.
Hilarious sex den. You should have known.
Okay, now the people with the magical brains can try to figure out what the fuck just happened.
Well, it's a portal, and
It's,
possibly
yeah.
to someone's pocket dimension.
It does appear to just be a portal
Yeah, I'm going
somewhere.
to second the pocket dimension thing. And I don't think that portal's going to last very long. So if we want to go through...
Oh wait, she wouldn't have been able to activate it here.
Nope. It does, and Morgan will glance back.
Oh yeah, right. We
Yeah,
did the password. Never mind. Yeah. My brain
Morgan
failed.
will give you a pat on the head.
Are there any markings on this gate?
No. The gate seems to be made of solid stone and is already overgrown with vines.
Fuck.
Well.
If it's gonna close, I feel like this is the one shot ever. Let's go see if we can save another goddess. Just go fucking 3 for 3.
Let's go.
All right.
Well, we're dragging the team with in total, so Tarn and
Yep.
Siggy and
All
the
right,
Morri.
give me just a moment. See if I can throw a map together here. Because talk about things I did not expect you to get. Would be this particular item.
I have no idea what this
It'll
thing
be
is.
rapidly apparent what it is once you get to the other map. Let's see. No, that's insufficient. This maybe. Ooh, that could work.
Okay,
Sure.
quick pair
This will
back.
take me a minute or two to set up. Maybe. Perfect. Perfect.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to store the washroom while you're doing this. And a back.
Back, back.
So who's going first through the portal?
Fuck it. I said fuck it. I stand by the statement and we'll go fast.
Okay.
All right.
Hup.
I'll be right behind you.
Everyone else will just pile in behind you, yes.
I probably have been first through the door enough times that I know to step aside as quickly as I can.
That'll do. All right. So, the party steps through the portal. Nahia volunteers to take the lead. Stepping from the edge of this cliff and onto a set of stairs that nearly sends you tripping down to your death. But you're an adventurer. You would not die to something so mundane as falling down the stairs, although it is a precarious set.
Alright, if I die, I can get better.
Well,
Better in a manner of speaking.
it's true.
At
August
least.
can bring you back as a zombie. No, but there is a precarious, narrow stair that overlooks what seems to be at a glance the sea beneath you. There are crashing waves against stone, and you are assailed by at once both the scent of sea salt and hookah smoke. And these stairs lead into a single circular chamber in which you can see a single individual laid out upon a bearskin rug, enjoying the hookah beneath, or rather beside, a tremendous pile of glittering gold, trinkets, and baubles.
If this is another giant injured
Oh
dragon
my
mommy,
god.
Thanks.
It's that
Hello? Wait.
from the statue.
A
step,
dusky-skinned woman with sea blue hair looks up from her hookah and blinks. Oh my, am I imagining things now? Haven't been alone that long.
Huh.
What?
Oh, you're a big one.
Careful, Hashat.
This is a narrow
She-
stairwell.
Leans out on the rug like Princess Leia in the Death Star, head propped up in a hand, and blows smoke at you.
Wait.
Oh, your elf wife told us about you.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Aris.
My what?
Miss Oriam.
She blinks a moment. Now that's a name I haven't thought of in
Well,
a long, long
ex-wife, I
time.
guess.
Wait, are you
Yeah,
actually
she-
real?
Yes, very real.
Well, that's a shocker. I didn't think anyone could get in here.
We found this ring, you see.
My ring!
Yeah.
Oh, you have the ring. Wait, how did you get in
You
here?
just
That's not
clamps.
supposed to happen.
Just clamps. Clamps under. Just clamps
Oh,
around.
yeah.
Sorry.
Are we
Sorry,
about to be
it's-
trapped in here? Because it's going to be the mother of all stories.
Well, I'm trapped in here, but you shouldn't be. I mean, you shouldn't be here in the first place.
Is the gate
Well,
still
the
there?
portal is still open. Still open, so if we hurry, we could
She
probably get you
looks
out.
past you to the blank wall. About that.
Okay, guess not.
Interesting. How come you're trapped here? Sorry. Like, besides the obvious that the door itself disappearing, that seems not good for you?
Well, it could be worse. This pocket provides everything I need. There's plenty of food from the sea and the plants at the base of the mountain. She'll gesture to a dresser nearby that's covered in fresh food. And of course, I have a endless supply of hookah to enjoy myself with, and plenty more besides. She'll gesture to a chest, but no, on the whole, it could certainly be better. I have been in here for, it must have been a couple of weeks now.
Oh, baby, it has not
Weeks?
been a couple of weeks. You've been gone for shit. How many
Oh,
years
no.
did Tessa say it was?
I don't know.
Wait,
No,
don't
I'm not
trust
sure.
anything she tells you. She's
Uh,
a drunk.
We fixed that sort of.
Baby, I've been trying
And
to
she's
fix
still
that
definitely
for
a drunk.
years.
I mean, she's okay. Yes, still a drunk, but it fixed the
crazy.
the death and resurrection based post traumatic stress disorder. It fixed that.
Oh, well, that's nice.
She did whilst going crazy from loneliness and attempt to slay the dragon Sylvester for what she assumed to be a world-ending plague that came about 1,000 years ago.
Wait, that was 1,000 years ago.
You're
shitting me.
Yes, that's when she became a statue. Yes, it actually was. I think over 1,000 years.
There's a very nice statue of you where we just came from.
Yes, a beautiful statue. We did have to use mending on it though because it was worn away to nothing by time. Did you say you think it's only been a few weeks?
She's just staring into the middle distance past the lot of you now.
Would you like out of here?
Yes, I would very much like that.
How are we going to do about doing that? Oh, wait, the ring.
No,
Yeah, we
the
got
ring doesn't matter. That's just how you get me at all. Look, this is...
Oh.
She flails her hands around for a moment, pushes herself up to her feet. Sorry, I'm a little shocked.
Sure, yeah,
I'm
fair.
gonna sit down for a moment. Reach under the bed and pull out a large wine bottle and just chug that for a moment. Okay. 1,000 years.
Yes, give or take many
I have
more.
one question.
Yes.
Orium family. children, are they okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
a lot of them.
Okay.
my wife is Tassinora
Your
Orium.
wife?
The great granddaughter of Tessa Oriam, and presumably your child or one of her other ones.
Yes, that's mine. Wife. Well, that's lovely. I suppose that makes me your some odd numbers of great mother-in-law.
Oh, I think
What?
I'll save it.
No, you just tacked in.
no.
You did flicker in and out on the roll 20.
We also have some kids on the way, so there's another little generation of them.
Well, that's good. Glad my children went on to have children of their own and so on. It's unfortunate I've likely outlived most of them, but
Yes. No,
anyway, right.
About
I
getting
think
out
your
of here.
wife thought that you walked out on her for being an irreparable drunk after just disappearing one day and
I
never
mean, I
coming
did.
back again.
She is an irreparable
So-
drunk.
Okay.
Hey, so I hate. So, no, about getting out of here.
Right. Yes.
Before, I don't want us getting into a conversation because apparently time works differently in here.
Oh yeah, fuck.
We need to
we
get
could-
the fuck out
Right,
of here
okay,
right now.
listen. Long story short, I'm a warlock. My patron was Bellaria. And through her, a
Okay.
djinn. I think in most languages they're called genies.
Right.
Mhm.
I crossed my patron, and for my hubris, I was stuck in this carafe.
Okay.
I've been waiting for, I guess, 1,000 years now to fulfill the onus of my escape. Someone has to,
Ew.
rub the ring, summon me instead of the genie, and then I grant them a wish.
Okay.
So, ground rules. You can't wish for more wishes. You can't wish for me to affect anybody else without their consent. You also can't do anything to the gods. Other than that, pretty much go nuts.
Sure. And then when
Yes,
you fulfill
I'm
that,
fine.
you're fine.
We're all out of here.
All right, cool. We'll see you on the other side. Let's go quickly before everyone worries. I think we just burned
Yeah.
the day.
All right. So the party wants to just exunt.
Oh yeah, literally as soon as possible. Every second is like an hour or some shit.
I will just say, are those free
Uh,
gems?
You can't really take them out of here, unfortunately.
Okay, just checking.
She shoos you
Well,
off.
Getting out.
All right.
Charge away.
Back to the real world.
How long have we been gone?
You stand around like Kaivelli comes through the door yawning. Oh, you're back. How long have you been gone? It's been a week. I didn't think you were coming back.
Oh, fuck!
fuck.
For us, it was like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Oh,
thank
we
God it was
all
only
thought you
that
just
long.
teleported away.
Nope.
No.
Ah.
Is the storm
Oh
still
yes.
going?
It's positively thunderous.
That's good. Okay. Uh,
I'm going to quickly do a sending to Tassie and tell her that I'm alive.
I just thought, wait, a week?
Yes.
a week.
Ah, shit, my bills! Oh, good thing I left extra money with them.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say, I'm sure they'd be willing to spot you. They know your credit is good for it.
Yeah, I left like half payment in case something was
That's a good
you know,
idea for
occupy me.
adventurer. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh god. God damn.
Yeah, those the IRS don't fuck around. The Aeonian Revenue Society.
Oh no, I already fixed it. It's not them. It's my other people that I employ.
Oh, right, the alchemists.
Those bills.
Yes, fair. Oh,
Oh fuck, my petunias. God damn it.
Listen, Ursula.
oh, come on. Tarn's dad definitely would have come and watered your
Yeah,
flowers.
100% Tarn's dad, like, saw your flowers wilting and just came over and watered them.
He probably he's a hobgoblin. He probably also did a little bit of that, like, classic bonsai pruning for some of them. Like, oh, I can't believe it. She hasn't managed to keep this thing up at all. Look at you, you've wilted terribly. He talks to his flowers. He definitely talks to his flowers when no one's looking.
Of course he does. The carbon dioxide helps.
Yeah, make him grow good.
But remember, he doesn't talk. He murmurs to them.
Yeah. Oh. So, I know there's a wish waiting, but do we just pick something basic, like some cash? I'm worried that what happens if we try to go too far.
I mean, how often do we get a wish?
Well, that is.
That's like a once-in-a-lifetime
I
thing. We can't
know,
just
but
blow it.
oh, all right. You know what? This is definitely on you guys to figure out a wish, but let's not leave her waiting too long.
Yeah, I mean, we should do it, like, immediately. But also, I mean, then again, we could get up to, like, 25,000 silver, which is, a lot.
It is a safe wish. One.
Or wish for a mansion.
I have a city.
Wait,
Why would
maybe
I
you
do
could ask
that?
for Igniscala to just be, like, fixed all the way. That's like 25 grand worth.
Oh.
That is, yeah, that just speeds the job. That just gets the
ask for
job done instantly.
25
I'm cool with
grand
that.
worth of
Oh,
building
that
materials
is
to
a
be
good
delivered
idea.
to Igniscala. Or, a castle, or buildings worth 25 grand.
Yeah. Reparations to Igniscala equivalent to 25,000 silver. And then it'll just fix whatever can be fixed up to that degree, right?
Oh, and specify there should be a really cool tavern for
Right.
Ursula.
Yeah!
I was gonna say, sadly, we can't just ask for, like, kill the prince, the Hobgoblin Crown Prince.
No, we can't. Yeah, that has that consent.
Remember, we can't
rule.
affect an individual person without their consent.
Yeah.
I don't think the prince is going to say, "Yeah, sure, kill me. Why not?" Unless he does it in some kind of sarcastic way, and then she's like, "Okay." Probably wouldn't work though.
Yeah. Gosh, that was terrifying. Yeah, you guys did a lot of work. If you want to do Igniscala and Ursula's Tavern, I certainly don't care. I got my joy out of this adventure, and presumably so did Morri.
Indeed.
Sure, sounds like a good use of the. I mean, I'm biased in this.
Well, yeah, of course you are. But it's a good bias. It's a good deed.
I think with a wish, it's okay to be biased for shit you want. Again, we're talking once-in-a-lifetime opportunity here, and if Nahia's just kind of bowing out, then the three of us can just kind of get the thing.
Yeah.
You guys have done oh so much for me, and you keep continuing to offer. You go for it, please. I insist that you guys just enjoy this wish. Get the homes and tavern that you always dreamed of.
Yeah,
How much money did I already set
Oh, why did you say that?
Because that's exactly what you should be doing.
Yeah, it rubs her forehead, like, when you said that the home I always dreamt of.
Well, okay, that's one a little bit steep, but you know what I mean.
Yes, I know,
Kinda.
but now I just thought like get mom back.
Yeah, that's one sadly
Well,
wished.
I
not-
mean,
not
it's
good,
not
but
gonna be that, but if we have a whole town like super built up and you have a respectable business all of a sudden, maybe little young, handsome, and beardy can come and live with mom for a while. That'll turn it into a home.
aw,
Yeah, but
it is.
just wants a pat him on the shoulder. It would feel like it for a bit, but it can't be acknowledged, remember?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that's stupid. You guys know though, don't you?
Yeah, I know, but I can't really openly say it
Ursula, my dear,
because it.
you can always call someone your boy. No one's going to give Ursula Stormstone, whatever singer, fucking. No one's going to give you shit.
Yeah,
Especially since you'd probably crush their skulls if they told you.
Yeah.
That's inappropriate.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's
So
true.
just enjoy.
Well,
Don't be silly.
I can do that.
Yes,
I can take that win.
indeed. Stormstone, that's a pretty cool combo. Stone Stormer. Nah. I kind of like Stormstone more. Lead with
well, anyway,
the rolling R in the middle is always good stuff.
who wants to rubby the ring?
Yeah, rude.
Well,
I think whoever does the
I
rubbing
think
probably has to say the wish.
let's go with
Oh.
Hashat since she has someone also who can help guide her with words in her brain.
Okay.
We don't want to misword
If that's
anything.
okay with you, Ursula.
yeah, it's. Yeah, you do it. Even if the tavern doesn't come up there, I still have the finances to build it up properly. Don't worry.
If anything, if you want to make the tavern something you build, you could just make sure that there is the perfect foundations for it. So Igniskala gets built up, and then there's a brand new foundation laid for your tavern.
Well, Igniskala is very not destroyed, if I remember correctly.
It's ruins.
It's ruins.
Yeah,
There's
but not so ruinous.
no, basically ruins. Igniskala is the place in the volcano, the one that was falling apart with the broken floors.
Oh, okay. So, okay, no, Sekani, right.
Sakani was the other
Sekani
one. Yeah, no. Igniskala, the land
Oh.
that Hashat fully owns. Rebuilding that is very
Yes, the
difficult, even
dwarven
though she has the
fucking keep.
materials. Yes, the keep.
Yeah, the dwarven fucking. Yes, okay. Yes, okay. Then I'm all on board here. I
Hell
thought
yeah.
it was the city. It wasn't. Okay.
No.
The town, I mean. I got it
Yeah.
mixed up. My bad.
Yeah. Rock and roll, Hashat.
What would it be like? The complete restoration of Igniskala as a fully functional and vibrant city.
That I believe we don't want to push the boundaries. We want 25,000 silvers worth of reparations done to it. Focusing on completed buildings as opposed to leaving many half buildings.
Yeah, that sounds good. And I don't think we have to worry too much about super specific wording because this genie probably wants to be cool.
Yeah.
So, on your mark, big girl.
I'm just typing this out so I can do it.
That makes sense. Caswell's climb up Hashat as she's scribbling down.
Is it in silver
It is in
or is it
silver.
in gold? It's silver, right?
So it'd be 2,500 gold, which is indeed. Let me pull out this bookmarked
believe
page
that's
in the
state
DMG
cash.
because property prices.
It's getting us now as we keep going to
Let's
it, yeah.
see. Yeah, so a full city or a full trading post, which is qualify as from scratch, would be 5,000 GP. This is a substantial amount of repair work.
And what is it that Ursula
Yes.
wanted? She wanted a tavern. Was a tavern built to Ursula's desires or needs?
Specifications.
Specification.
Okay, just quickly starts sketching it out in her head.
And this, so out of character. It's in brackets. This is does this sound okay? Built, not build, but
Yeah, you probably also want to make sure one of the other buildings is, your house. You have a big family.
yes, I know that.
Also, before I exit this out, somebody should probably add this to the actual party loot.
Oh,
Thank you.
I'll get that right now.
Eh. On the plus side, you didn't have to fight Genoa for some reason, and therefore get the entire treasure hoard. On the other hand, you don't get the girl of the Harpy Queen, so no Hashat eggs.
Oh, that's where it was. Okay. I wish for, let's see. So, I wish for Kinathis to receive 25,000 silver in repairs to the city with a tavern built for Ursula's specifications and a manor keep built for my very large family. How does that sound?
That's good to me.
Okay. Off it goes. Shot will rub the ring and will speak aloud her wish.
All right.
When she
Yeah, you should
pops out, that's
probably wait for the genie to get there.
Oh, she has to come out first. Okay.
Celis appears. Many harpies gasp and glance between her and her statue. Elf will smile around. Ah, good to see all of you again. And to you,
Surely for you, that was like a
mistress,
second.
what wish may I grant to you? What desires may I fulfill?
Mistress, I like the sound of that. No.
Cass just reaches down and yanks on one of your
She
ear.
fucks up the wish because she's too horny.
I wish for Igniferus to receive 25,000 silver in repairs to the city, with a tavern built to Ursula's specifications and a manor house keep built for my very large family.
And what specifications are those, my dear Ursula?
He just whips out the fucking schematic.
She will take a look, nod approvingly, and she will do that like classic hip shimmy with a ponytail snap. And you feel magic discharging thunderously around you. The storm outside picks up for a moment, and then the rain finally stops. And the ring in
shit.
Hashat's hands cracks and snaps and falls to pieces.
That was a nice ring.
It was a birthday ring.
Celis sighs and slumps against one of the pillars nearby. Oh, that took a lot out of me.
I'm going to do another sending to Tassie and just tell her, by the way, we found your ancestor Celis Eris. And that's it.
That's mean. Funny though.
Trolling people via sending.
Like, yeah, I
pretty
mean, that's
hysterical.
it's the way to use sending half the time.
You only have 25 words, but still, I could have.
Yeah. Half the time it's squeeze every word you can in, and then the other time it's use infuriatingly few words where you could have definitely explained at least something. More grandmas!
Well, Tassie's very happy to know you're back. Proceeds to not tell Tess.
Tess somewhere just has a huge erection. She doesn't know why. She probably hasn't seen Celis wearing her genie cosplay in ages.
Yeah, it almost feels like it'll be over 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I think we could go back home.
Oh, yes, everyone must be freaking worried like crazy. Tell you what, actually, right now, I need a fucking nap. I really need a nap.
Would you like a nap here or back in
Your loving
Tennis?
wife,
Not
Savin?
to be
Yes.
pushy, but if we could go see this wife of yours, miss. This descendant of mine.
Oh. 1 second.
Of
Did
course.
Sylvie
Very
hang
the same
around here? I
place.
was gonna go say hi to her.
No, the dragon went home.
I doubt she's.
There she went. Okay. Alright.
It's a week, remember?
Yeah. Hashat, can you pop a sending to one of the lovely wives that ask where they're currently staying and to let them know we're alive and back? I'm
Which
sure they're
one?
similarly worried. Let's go with the Cleona might be asleep since she's pregante. Let's go with the Nahia.
Just let her know you're okay.
Yeah, and also ask where they're at so that I can so that I can come to them.
Sure, I will do a sending to Nahia and let her know that Nahia is alive and well, and asks where you currently are.
He was probably double worried after all the death flags that have been flying around, you know?
Ooh.
Quest.
Shot's is gonna wince.
Oh, it's bad, isn't it?
Someone's gonna get a spanking.
Oh. Don't threaten me with a good time. I suspect there's going to be a lot more sobbing instead. Probably an injury.
Out of character. How the fuck did Tarnavak leave? And
Genoa cast Teleportation Circle for them.
Yeah, but Cass was with us.
What?
Genoa,
Genoa.
the harpy lady, cast Teleport
Yes,
Circle for
the
them.
orc lady.
Though
And
they
Tarn
Oh,
keeps the home address on his book.
Oh, okay,
So-
good. I was wondering, like, how the fuck did she know?
At worst, he could just be like, can you do a sending to one of these people? They'll get a message out to
Yeah, I mean, in
someone."
the absolute worst case scenario, yeah, they could have sent to, like, Aerie, and then she could teleport there and pick Tarn up and teleport back.
Or Tarn could have just, sat there with a fucking paper card over his head that says, "Come get us, please."
That too.
I just wait.
Um,
It is on the sorcerer spell list.
Hashat, could you teleport me to Cleo's Tower, please?
It's only level 7.
I have some
spell,
very
too.
pissed wives to go talk to.
Oh yes, of course, sure.
Thank you.
Anyone else going to Cleona's Tower?
I would like to go home.
I will see you
Avara-
guys later. Call me when you need me.
Yes, I will see all of you later. Hugs and kisses. Morri will give you all big hugs.
Yeah.
Let us know when you want to go to that place, that temple.
Yeah, will do.
Yes, I will. I'll be available whenever you're ready to head to that cave.
Of course.
Good
of
luck in
course.
the winter forest, Cassidy, Hashat.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Probably. Probably.
I'll have
I
to be
hope
my
it's a
usual
nice time for
charming
me.
self.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, maybe not that.
Morri will chuckle and pop.
Gonna. Yeah.
Okay, I will do a
Please.
teleport circle for Nahia.
Yeah. Time to go face the music.
Alright, off Nahia pops.
I'm gonna look at Celis. Say do you think Valeria knows that you're free now?
Hilaria, I don't know if she's even alive.
I have a feeling she is.
If so, then she should. I was bound to her. She will pause a moment and... Yes, I still have my magic. What little of it there is.
Okay.
So, yes, I suppose she is alive, and if she didn't know before, she does now.
Well, that's good.
Suppose you...
Well, I hear she was the nicest of the
Oh, yes,
primordials, I heard.
certainly. Well, depending on your definition of nice, Tritonus was happy to give mortals all sorts of gifts, but he was a cold man. Valeria loved mortals dearly, though she was not so forthcoming with unearned rewards. Tell me, do you know what...
How was Vulcanus?
I'm afraid I had the least experience with the young firebrand. That he was, well, energetic, fiery-tempered, but strong, unbreakable.
Well, that statement didn't age long. Oh, well.
What were you saying?
I
You were
was
gonna
going
ask
to
something?
ask what became of Bellaria. When I left, all the primordials were deathly ill.
Yes. I do not know of her current state. I believe she is alive. She is almost certainly still alive. Although, if how Saracena was when we found her is any indication, she she could be in a form of stasis or recovery still. I'm afraid I don't know anything about Tritonus.
I see.
We were able to get Therasina back alive and well, most.
What do you mean mostly?
She's not a dragon anymore. She was reborn, I suppose.
Well,
She's an elf now.
oh, well, that's an improvement. Celis wiggles her ears. Well, if she is reborn, then perhaps there is hope for the others after all. So, to see
Hopefully.
Tassie?
Yes. Tassies should still be at the Magister's Tower in Avara.
Oh, Ivara. That's a quaint little trading town.
It's not so much a town anymore.
God, how many fucking ageless people from bygone eras have we had to have the talk with by now? We need like flashcards.
Well, you'll see. Let's get going. I
Right.
suppose.
Is Tess there?
I don't know. I'm not sure where Tess is.
Typical.
Do you not want to encounter this? Encounter
I
the
don't
Lady
know.
Tess?
If she's really cured of her inebriation, Oh, we've both been gone so long. I want to talk to her, but at the same time, we didn't leave on the best terms. She was, well, her.
Well, she did spend a lot of time as a statue.
Hmm.
A nice sculpture, to be
Well,
specific.
then I hope she had a lot of time to think about the way she's behaved.
Well, we'll see when you meet her. Come on,
Yes,
get going.
let's.
All right.
I got people to pay and bear traps to empty out.
Oh my. Cecil.
No, I mean actual bear traps.
No, I imagine so. There used to be a great deal of trapping near Ibar, as I recall.
Oh, no, I just use those for, anti-burglar.
Anti-burglar bear traps.
Fair enough. And yeah, you can teleport back home. And that, I reckon, is a good enough place to leave off for the night.
Indeed. It gives Tarnavak time to XP train as well.
Yeah, it's true. He's had an extra week.
He has had a week. Yeah, he could do some XP training. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So it was just a day for you guys, but for everyone else, it is now the 22nd of May. All right. Did you explore an interesting location for the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The bottle of the
You
gin?
went into a genie bottle and got a wish. I hide one in every campaign, and you guys found it. Yeah, in every campaign there
every
is a thing
campaign?
that grants somebody a wish. Sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't. Like, you didn't find it in 73, I don't think.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we remember a wish.
No.
We found there was
Yeah,
the deck of many
because,
things in the Sav 2.
if we had found it, Seth would still have been
Well,
alive.
maybe. Did you discover an interesting truth about the world? Yes. Did you make a new ally? Yes. Or a lasting enemy? Also yes. I
don't
mean,
know about
that's
lasting
fair.
enemy.
That's fair.
Yeah, they aren't gonna last. They've been relegated to, I don't know, like side quest for some other adventure.
Did you advance or complete a quest? Yes, absolutely. Did you
Fuck,
discover a new page
yeah.
in a companion's story?
Morri's first orgasm in thousands of years.
Wow.
I mean, yes, all right, but also her completing her first crusade.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a 5 XP session,
Yeah.
everybody.
Nice.
Enjoy that.
580.
And then yeah.
Yeah, 20 away from another weird threshold.
So, what party do you want to send to Stormvale? It's now a mid-level zone at most.
Maybe, yeah, I'll throw my brother a tip and say, hey, if you want to try and...
He's a low level.
Yeah,
No,
they are
the
mid-gay, yeah.
brother party was level 5 when you last saw them. It was Azel's party that were
okay.
level 1. The group from the Swordgrave.
Right. Yeah, when they hit like, I don't know, level 6 amongst their party, and they can go do that, I think.
Or? Oh.
I'll make sure, you know what, I'll even make sure that the cause has
Oh, you know
donated
what?
even more holy water just because it'd be really funny.
I'll give Arik the tip that he should check out Stormvale. And also, stop by Mastings on your way up, you doofus.
It's true. Let's see. It's actually not that long until Nettie's due, actually.
Clearly he goes, after Nettie's kid then, because you don't want to go while Nettie's about to have the baby. That's death flag territory.
Well,
Trust
I
me,
mean,
I know.
it's a month and a half. Or a month and a week.
That's fine. That gives them
That's
time
true.
to hit like
And
level
also
6. Get them
Take them that
firmly
long
into the
just to
mid-range.
fucking get there. Because they don't have any. They're fucking
I will
walking
say this.
everywhere. So
Let's
Yeah,
walk
it's
the
like
fucking clock,
fucking.
baby.
It's like 400 plus
yeah, so get
miles.
here.
Yeah, I will say this though. Like, massively cascade rain, holy rain, for over a week, 24 fucking 7. If there was any fucking goddamn undead, they're gone.
Yeah, there's still other modest threats, unfortunately.
Yeah, modest stress, but it's not gonna be goddamn undead because there's literally nothing undead can fucking survive that shit.
At least not on the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about also groundwater.
Yeah. Oh, don't you just hate it when you get the muddy boots, and it also turns out that the mud is
I
acid
mean,
for you
luckily,
and your
if it's
people.
just
Ugh.
like on their
What a
boots, it
pain.
then won't really care. But yeah, it's a bad time to be a Zomboni in this flooded ass valley.
Yeah, And the best part is that moisture, when colder, always seeks downwards.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna be they're gonna have like PTSD with the rain for the rest of their unlives if any of them make it out of it
Yep.
intact. Like storms are brewing, and all of them just start chattering teeth and
Oh,
looking
no.
around, panicked.
Yeah, I guess with a week passing by, let's see if these nerds are actually able to any of them escape. Let's see.
I don't think any of them
No,
are going to
they
stay
have
in
to
Stormvale.
leave now. So there's Callum and then the two groups of whites. The Gendarmerie.
All those degrees of success as well. Like the other threat was like they'll continue to operate just with like umbrellas and stuff. It was fucking raining sideways. They weren't getting
So
away from that.
him, let's do an athletics to just like forced march out between the storms. Uh-oh. Nope.
Oof.
Rest in peace, Callum. You are defeated.
You
All
did
right,
your
the
best.
Gendarmerie. Though, they pretty much have to try the same thing. That's their best chance. Nope. All right, and the
Nope.
last of the three white princesses and the rest of the civilians. Can you escape? Oh, okay. One of the whites manages to get away, but at what cost? Yeah,
Everything. We've
literally
already seen.
everything.
The dice just
There's
told us everything.
just a handful of
Yeah.
monsters to wander out of the valley into, I guess, let's see. What is nearby on the world map?
They would have to go north.
Well,
just
not
straight over there.
necessarily. Let's pull out the Iona map. EFGHI.
That is the closest way out of the fucking valley as well.
Yeah, but also mountains are in three directions. So the valley is like here, and so they could. Yeah, I think the safest way for them to get out is to like go into the enchanted forest basically and hide there.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
that's
not. Oh, they're dead.
Yep, not a problem.
Maybe the fairies will just invite them to a tea party for
They're undead.
several
There's
hundred years.
literally-
I mean, according to Cass, there's a fucking lich and an undead hobgoblin army in there, so clearly undead can thrive.
Oh,
So I'm gonna just make a whole note that Zambonias are going
yeah,
in there.
they're not. They're
No,
not a problem anymore.
pretty much not.
Ever.
At some point, the surviving white princess might be a mid-level party's like side boss.
Or they'll accidentally get revealed, and August will be like, you know what? I forgot to sweep up some trash. I'll be right back, honey. I'm just gonna go
Yeah,
take the bins
August
out.
and the boys roll up.
Heard you were talking shit. Admittedly, like a dozen years ago, but still, I get to you eventually.
Pump actions with fucking lightsaber. All right. So yeah, you can send Arik up there.
Big fan of the pump action
Alakablam.
lightsaber. Alakablam.
So for the rest of you, I think it's the point to just kind of like go meh, meh, and then done.
I mean, we have to stop at Igniferous.
Well, I mean, obviously
We
you
have to see
Yeah, I
go
would
and
love to
see
see the state of it.
the whole Sakani barony business there.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Maybe I can till a few fields for them with my new spell.
Okay.
People get to see that it's a straight up goddamned miracle occurred. It's always
Yeah,
nice to see.
people will be talking about this shit for generations to come. All right, cool business.
The day half a city just became.
Cool business.
As usual for running, it was a grand old gay old
Yeah.
time.
And if you're watching on the stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. And we hope we'll see you next time. Till then, adios and do take care.
Peace.
Bye bye.